What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Atypical Podcast. It's been a very long time. We've been throwing a bunch of cool stuff at you. You saw our first guest episode and a bunch of videos to do with that recently. These guys are still waving their hands. I have no idea why. Masam, do you want to join in?
Silent clapping and that.
Harshu looks like 15 FPS as well, and he's moving his hand.
Man's got motion blur.
He's doing the 4 lines. You can't see me.
Oh, that's racist.
Yeah, welcome back.
A specific movie that.
Well, there's 4 of us. Episode 34 this is. It's been a long old time. The 4 of us are back. We haven't been back together for a while. So,
Whose fault was that?
Sky.
Okay.
Don't blame me, blame Sky.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, what's new? What's going on?
Don't all go at once, lads.
Don't go all at once. That everyone goes all at once.
It's always the same answer.
We're rusty.
Go on, I want Hamzah to go first. I know Hamzah's going through a life-changing moment. He's going to go to the gym.
Oh,
What?
right. I was very confused. I was like, where'd you go with that? Yeah,
Bro,
I've been
I'm
going
going
to
to
the
the
gym. Nah, before you do that, innit, let's give a shout out to all the mandem for the Ash episode, innit?
Nah, I don't really care.
Nah. We just doubled our growth on all platforms. Man, say we don't care.
And then
Bro,
numbers.
double
Let me
one
see
is
these numbers
2.
are justified. Yeah. Thank you, Jay.
Nah. Listen, shout out to all the support for the Ash episode. It banged all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We've got big surge in followers, so appreciate
crazy.
it. Hope you all enjoyed it as well. So I'll put that, then shout out to Ash as well.
It's almost like
Shout out to Ash. What a legend.
It's almost like
PUBG.
paid promotion works. That's crazy.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, but listen,
saying
the ad goes on their thing, but they still got to like it. Do you know what I mean? Still got to click on the profile and click follow. It doesn't force them.
They
so,
still have
yeah.
to like it to like it. That is. Oof.
yeah.
Did you see that
That's
quote
like social
today by
media
Marcus
terminology,
Aurelius?
innit?
Was that an Aurelius quote today?
Nah, don't worry, I got them ready in there for later.
Okay, cool.
Oh, no.
So can I just...
1.4k views. How many? 3 comments? How many comments?
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, we're like 10.
Oh, right. How many accounts are those of yours?
That ratio,
None.
bro.
None.
Plus ratio.
None.
Right.
No, but yeah, shout out to all the support. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. But yeah, are we going to the gym? Yes, sure. Yeah, I've been going for a few months now.
Can't
Probably
tell.
the last time we recorded. Yeah,
Oh,
it's been
the
banging
person
it
it
out,
used to
innit?
be.
It's been banging it out. Losing some weight, getting a bit healthy, picking up some injuries along the way as I usually do. You know me.
I made
come
that
then?
glass, bruv.
Yeah, I made out glass, bro. But yeah,
What kind of
we're getting
injuries?
there. All of them, innit?
Groin injuries?
Pick one, bro.
Groin.
Honestly, pick one.
Groin injuries.
Anus.
Nah, we'll come to that later on in the episode, innit?
Sore throat.
Wait, what? You've
Hey,
been bruised?
yo.
Whoa.
No, I'm talking about your TV show.
Ah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
God, he doesn't even know his own
So
topics.
slow, bro. Yeah.
He doesn't even know his own
So
That's how you know he put them in
It's-
3 minutes before recording started.
He's lagging, bro. He's 15 FPS low.
But yeah, no, I'm good, mate. How's your man's life going along, isn't it? What's happening with you, man, in the last 3 months?
Masam, you chat, innit? You never touch grass. What's going on?
Have you touched grass in the last 2
Nothing.
months?
Nothing. There is nothing for me.
What's
Or
wrong with you?
interesting to say. Although I will
Why are
say
we doing
one
a
thing,
pod?
which I'll say one thing which is funny. I've been
That's the first
applying
thing you
for more
said today.
jobs, yeah.
It stands.
Listen, Hamzah's gonna appreciate this. All right, I need to know if you might never lie when you're doing interviews, right? So you know that the
I feel like this is the 14th time Massam's come up with this topic in this atypical podcast.
You're wrong. I lied on the
13.
CV. I lied on the CV.
Ah,
This
yeah,
is a
he's right.
specific
Bro,
interview
if
question.
anyone at your workplace ever watches this pod, is
You're
Good thing
done
they
now.
don't, bro.
Long
I've
days
seen
ago.
our numbers. I've seen our numbers. Good thing they don't. This is all for the purpose of jokes, by the way, if anybody does watch the pod. So anyway, your interview question. You ever man lied when it comes to interests? Because I can't lie to you. I applied to a recent job and I was like, what makes me stand out? And I was like, oh yeah, I get philosophy quotes every day.
Oh
my
my
favorite
God.
philosopher is Marcus Aurelius.
Oh,
You're outrageous. How dare you disrespect his name like that?
To be fair,
His
you
tone
probably-
is great.
Wow.
you've probably locked up about 200 images now from Hamzah posting them in the chat.
Yeah,
So
true.
you can use them.
True. So tell me, man. That's the honestly, that's the most interesting thing to happen in my life is me applying for new jobs.
I don't
Nothing
lie.
else.
That's sick though. How
Yeah,
come?
on my interviews.
How
I've
come
never
you're
lied about an interest
That's a white lie.
for an interview.
I like philosophy. I just don't get quotes every day.
But surely you
that's
have other
fair, though.
interests you could just put down.
Yeah, of course. But that was amongst the actual real interests.
Right. Like gaming and anime.
Nah, bro, that's for nerds, bro. Come on now.
You work in a tech
Speaking of
company.
nerds.
They're all nerds.
No, they're not all nerds, unfortunately.
So, how often do you guys think of the Roman Empire?
Is that what this question is?
Yeah,
bro.
bro. It's
Oh.
a trend, isn't it? Little trend in that.
Every day, bro.
No, but
Chat
seriously,
shit.
how often? Hamzah goes last because he's a weirdo. So everyone go before him.
I got props, bro. I got props.
Jay, go on.
How often do I think about the Roman Empire?
Yeah.
Once every 6 months.
What?
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 Or how should you go next?
No,
I
no, no,
told
no,
he's
no,
a
no, no,
weirdo.
no, no, no.
I told he's a
Jay,
weirdo.
what's wrong with you?
What? How often do you need to think about the Roman Empire?
Oh, we'll come to that in a second, innit? Harshu, what are you saying?
When it comes, when I have a YouTube video that comes up about some shit to do with the Roman Empire, I'll click on it. So here and now.
Raw.
What number's in it?
Yeah, what's some? You gotta give numbers, bro. How often?
It depends on the algo, innit?
So here and there, bro. What does that mean? Give us
Once every
specific one.
week, once every 5 months.
I'll say once a month. It'll show up once a month. I have like phases where I'll watch like a bunch of random videos on one certain topic and then I'll move on to something else. Like I was literally talking to Masam about our algos recently and it
Yeah.
cycles through the most random shit. And then yeah.
I would say, I'm surprised you might not more because we literally live in England. First of all, I know this guy's going to say his quotes. I know Hamza's about to say he gets
No, I
Marcus
got no
Aurelius
quotes ready.
quotes.
I got no quotes ready.
But I would say at least probably three times a week, I think. Because also, whenever I think of fantasy, I always think of Romans. Because for some reason, they just like synergize.
Worst genre.
Shut the flip up.
You're
you nerd,
weird,
bro.
bro. We'll come
Yeah,
to
I
that.
don't
We'll come back
get
to that
you.
later.
How
Why
you
am
a
I
guy and
friends
you don't like
with you lot,
fantasy?
man? I just don't care.
You don't like dragons, bro. That's like
Yeah,
the most
Chinese
primal
dragons
instinct.
are so much better.
You're weird.
So
That's
much
fine.
Western
Fantasy
dragons are good as
freak,
well,
man.
bro. Shout out St. George.
boring.
Chat, Ash, innit? What
Yeah,
else than
true.
that?
True.
Oh, God.
Hamza?
Probably like once every couple days. They're
What
not
do you
too far
think-
off from
What
you.
do you think about?
No.
Nah, okay, so it's a bit fraudulent because I do get quotes, yeah, like daily. So
Like-
that's
like I
a bit,
said.
that's a bit, yeah,
That is
that's
definitely
a bit fraudulent. But that's stoicism, innit? So I think about it like, you know.
But that's
We
like
we're
the
literally
empire,
live in
innit?
England, boys. Jay, when you drive, literally,
Yeah.
who created the roads, bro?
But
You're
I
never
don't-
driving down a
but I
road
don't
and be like,
care.
oh, this road sucks.
But that's not the Romans because we don't have cobbled streets anymore.
It doesn't matter, though. You never feel
They
like the
made
origin of
roads, bro.
stuff.
They made
you
roads.
literally see roads every day.
The Romans did not build the M4.
Can we fact check that? Guys, can we fact check that? Just
Romans
to
ain't
be sure.
taking horses down the motorway, bro.
Just to
well,
confirm,
Jay's
they didn't.
just a waste man, innit? Basically,
Yes.
that's once every 6 months. Once every 6 months, he doesn't like fantasy. Well,
Yeah, it's because there's better things around.
You
lost
think
cause.
about it 2 times a whole year, bro.
This guy's fraud, man.
You're actually
fraud.
weird, bro.
Don't
You're
need
actually
to.
weird,
Why are
bruv.
you in the past?
What are you dedicating resources to normally, bro? What are you normally thinking about? I need to know this. I need the breakdown.
The future better than the
I'd
past.
build a
Oh,
chair.
you boring guy. That's
You know,
80% of
it took
his
Jay
brain.
more than 6 months to build a chair for Olivia out there.
6
So I was
months,
just
I'm still building it.
wondering.
bro. Yeah, exactly. You're doing him a nice day. It's ongoing process.
All right, what else has been happening in our lives? We went to watch Sidemen Charity Match.
Oh
That was
yeah.
pretty lit. Pretty lit. The Olympic Stadium, West Ham Stadium. That was first time we went. It was a very
Is
good
that the first
experience.
time you guys have gone to a football stadium? Obviously, I know you went to one afterwards as well.
The fourth, yeah, we watched 2 in one day. We watched that one, and then we went to Chelsea Stadium, Stamford Bridge, to watch a charity match between Chelsea and Bayern Munich legends. Where what was this called, Jay? Jay's an avid supporter of Bayern Munich.
Was it 4-0 to Chelsea?
I think it was
What
more
was the
than that.
score?
Was
I think it was more than that.
I think it was at 4-1, 4-0. That
I think it
sounds
was.
about
I
right.
think it was 4-1 or 5-1, something like
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think we
Yeah.
scored. I don't think we had a shot on target, to be honest.
that. Yeah, that's fair.
But our legends were like 60 years old, so
yeah,
They
they were
had like
clearly a
John,
lot
and they had
older.
like John Terry, bro, who won the Champions League 10 years ago, bro. Like, what kind of nonsense?
And
is that?
Zola. Zola
Yeah.
came on for the last 5 minutes, and he like dinked it over for an assist.
I saw
like
that.
chipped it over.
yeah,
saw
that
that
was
quality.
dirty.
But
No,
yeah,
How
no, the
much does-
Sidemen Charity Match was dope.
How much does the bridge suck then? Is it a trash stadium?
So bad.
It's
Really?
Nah,
small.
it's
I
pretty
didn't
cool.
expect it to be
It's
that
pretty
small.
cool, but it's so much smaller than the West Ham Stadium that the
Yeah.
pitch looks tiny because it's so confined. Whereas West Ham, because obviously I don't know what it is, like 60K capacity
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Basically,
It's just everything looks bigger. Stamford Bridge looks like primary school playground compared to West Ham.
I've
But
got a
it's
question.
it's an old school stadium, isn't it? But I
I've
like
got a
that.
question.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
it is cool. It gives like a vintage feel. But are both pitches the same size?
More or less, yeah. I think Stamford
Yeah.
Bridge is maybe a little bit smaller, but all pitches are kind of.
It's
in
got to
the
be
UK,
like
I think,
Premier
the same
League
size.
standardized size, right?
Yeah, so it's more or less the same size, bar a few meters, I think. So
Because no, as Jay was saying, it did feel a lot smaller just
Felt
because of the
awesome.
outside bit. But
I
yeah.
swear the only difference is like the runoff, because the actual pitch size surely has to be the same. There's dimensions
Yeah.
for it,
I
right?
think it's the same within a certain parameter. Like they're not
Yeah, I think
they're not
so.
all exactly the same, but within
Yeah,
a
they're
few
not.
meters, it's basically the same.
they're not. But yeah, you're right. That the previous flipping track outside makes it
Yeah.
buffer out a bit
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, there is quite a bit of gap. We were saying that as soon as we walked in, that the running track gives it a bit of edge, gives it
Yeah.
some space.
But anyway, the
Yeah.
Sidemen experience was pretty awesome. Pretty great game, all things
Hot
considered.
as shit.
It was funny.
Very hot. Our seats were amazing.
Yeah, they were.
Mine,
our seats
Harshu's,
were good.
Jay's. I can't speak
Yeah.
for Hamzah's.
No, me, Sachin, and Cinderella were sat next to each other, and our seats were great. We were basically in the shade the whole time, and perfect view. So
Yeah, our view was awesome, especially when Bazinga scored and he literally came running to our corner.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was
oh,
great.
were you guys in that corner over there?
Yeah, we were in that
Oh,
corner,
we
yeah.
were literally directly opposite,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
on the other
so,
corner flag, the other side. So it was
Yeah.
pretty sick as well. Yeah.
So yeah, that was awesome.
Bro, nothing
the-
happened in your corner flag.
Nah, speed. We had speed running down that flank
Oh,
for the whole first half.
right.
But
Speaking
then
of
you guys had
speed-
him on the second half.
Speaking of speed, that was by far the worst thing. That was the most annoying thing ever.
He missed
and
like 6 open chances.
it's not
Oh,
even
yeah.
that. I've said this like 10 times now post match, but every single time speed did anything post missing the pen, everybody stands up like they want to be the
yeah.
Oh,
first
it was
one
so
to take a
egregious,
picture.
bro.
It's so egregious. It's like so extra, including the bits when he's like literally rolling on the floor. People are standing up expecting him to score, and I'm like, hold on, bro, sit down.
Word. They were
Sit
full
down.
grown
Yeah,
just
adults,
a bunch
bro.
of
Beyond
non-ball
all.
knowledge.
Yeah,
The
it was really
foot-
annoying.
fully grown adults. Like even the kids, they can't even see if the people are standing up. So it was the adults doing all the piss taking.
We
bro.
didn't have that on our side. No one was standing up doing all that. Everyone was sitting down.
Oh,
Yeah,
we had
because
all
you're
the
up there in
teens.
it. You're up above already, so
Oh,
we're
was it?
right
Oh, you
down
were
there.
below. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
We had all the teens in front of us. There was a 6-year-old kid behind us swearing at chunks.
No
Crazy
way.
scenes,
You
man.
just like me for real, bro. I was
That
like,
literally-
time.
Wait, this guy,
I was
this guy
violating
the
it
entire-
differently, bro.
the
I didn't
entire
care.
match, the entire match, he was like, "Wait, this chunky guy's pissing me off, bro."
Hey,
So-
don't
he was like,
misquote me. I
Kit Kat
specifically
Chunky.
said Kit Kat Chunky.
Kit Kat Chunky.
It was so funny, bro.
Yeah,
I was rinsing them. Everyone, to
That
be
shit
honest
was
with you.
That shit was hilarious.
To be honest, the quality of football was so much worse than I expected. I at least
Honestly-
expected at least I expected the Dons who play football regularly to be good. I felt like Toby and Manny didn't do a whole lot. Simon also he looked out of
Simon
out of
looked
shape
dog.
there.
Simon was
Yeah.
dog the entire match, bro. I don't know why he was playing up front. He should have been in midfield.
Was he playing
Yeah.
up front?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
he's
big.
he was like
He was
attacking
so
cams, man.
bad. He was so bad.
I just
I
felt like they
disagree.
didn't play very well.
He's still very good technically, but clearly in person you can see he's not in shape. Like he was really slow,
Very slow.
can't really run. So by factor, can't really dribble either. But certain players, Chris looked really good. Chris and Lee looked
Chris was,
really
but
good.
Theo was balling until he whipped his hip out of
Chris
shape.
looked good.
Shout out my guy. Philly
Max
was
Foch?
amazing. Max
Philly
Foch
was
was
sick.
decent.
Max Fox was
Fox is good.
fucking, he was good.
Yeah,
Foch is
bro.
good.
He's got a
man.
banger as well.
Bro, watching
Universe.
Winner of it.
watching Vic in real life is one of the funniest spectacles you can
Oh
see.
my god.
Every
bro.
time he touched the ball, he didn't have control of it. It was
You
like
know
his
he
limbs were
runs-
not connected.
You know he runs like a child. Like he's looking down, he's like that's how he runs.
Yeah, so he doesn't fall over. He needs to know where he's stepping.
Bro, honestly.
It's full eye
Honestly.
coordination, bro.
Bro, him and Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast runs at 1 mile an hour.
You
I
know,
can't
fair
believe
play
it.
to Mr. Beast though, he got stuck in.
He did get stuck in.
He got stuck in, bro. Some of those tackles that flying around. Unfortunately, you talking about the inner reverse was the funniest thing, and we didn't.
We didn't
I
even
remember
see it
specifically. Yeah, I was like,
properly,
what,
yeah.
Same.
what's going on?
We were really
'Cause
confused.
you can't see
You
it,
can't see
yeah.
it. You can't see it.
Can't see it.
Can't see it.
One of the
We saw
greatest
him pull
memes right
something
now,
out,
though.
but we didn't know what
Yeah,
it was.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was also the wrong color.
What?
That's such a J thing to
What do you
say.
mean wrong
What?
color, bro?
That's
There's
what everyone's been
four.
saying. Huh?
This 4 colors. Well, how
Yeah,
do you
but it
know?
was a
What?
yellow card in it, but then you pulled out a green in a reverse. Or whatever.
You're finished, bruv. Anyway, can we move on?
Yeah,
move
all right,
on?
moving on. Well, so, Jay, what have you been up to? You took some atypical annual leave. What have you been up to?
He's not getting paid for that.
Atypical annual leave on a
Yeah,
Thursday.
you took loads. You took loads of atypical
Yeah,
annual
actually,
leave.
Jay,
So what
right
have you
now,
been doing?
actually, guys, pause. Let Jay apologize to the audience for refusing to make content the last couple of months.
It hasn't been that long, but I'm not.
It
I'm not
has.
apologizing because my name still comes up in every episode, so I'm there. Yeah,
I apologize
exactly.
to nobody.
Yeah, all right. And then Conor McGregor. Go on, Jay, pop off.
What's been happening? I've been traveling loads. Been going back and forth for work to Scotland a bunch. BA lost my suitcase. That was crazy.
Oh, lol. Did you get back?
I got it back now, but it was
Okay,
it was
calm.
so dumb. It was like the first time this thing has ever happened to me. Before I even got to so I went to the airport. Before I even got to security, there was like a bunch of BA people standing outside, and they were like, "If you're on a domestic flight, we're checking all your bags in before you even get to the gate." So you have no idea, and it was all cabin bags. So you have no idea how busy the flight is, but we're just going to check everyone's domestic stuff in. So I was like, fine, whatever. This is a piss take, but it is what it is. They checked my bag in. I went to the gate. Everything was fine. Got off in Edinburgh, and then there were like 4 or 5 of us, so our bags just didn't come out the other side. So they checked our bags in and then just didn't put them on the flight for no reason. And because they checked all the cabin bags in, the plane cabin was empty. There was like nothing in the lockers, so it
Oh
clearly
my
could have been
God.
there. It was a piss take. And then I was only there for like 3 days, and they delivered my bag a solid hour before I was heading back to the airport to fly home.
Oh, man,
So
at least
it's
you
a
got
waste
it
of
back
time.
in it. You
Yeah,
just didn't lose your
yeah.
shit.
But it was
Everything was in there.
All my clothes, bro. I had to go H&M do a speed run shopping spree.
Fuck.
Buy a
That's
bunch of
long.
shit.
Company
Yeah,
card, yeah?
definitely not.
Oh, that's
It's calm.
outrageous.
If you
BA
complain
should
to
pay for
BA,
it.
they'll expense it for you.
Yeah.
But then you need to go through that process, and
That's
that's long.
long. Ah,
But
fair
that
enough.
happened.
What else you been up to?
Recently, I went to my first ever concert. I know you might have all been to concerts before. I've never been. So that was actually pretty sick. I went to see a band called Black Odyssey. It's like the music they do is the best way I can describe it is hip hop, but performed in a funk soul way.
Yeah,
so they're like
got jazz
fused.
vibes.
Yeah, they
I've
fuse
seen-
the different
Yeah.
genres together really well. So it's like got rap and hip hop style influences, but also proper jazz instruments, saxophone, stuff like that, guitar, electric guitar, shit like that, drums. So that was sick because they were like one of my favorite bands. Been listening to them for ages. First time they'd ever been in London, in Europe actually, the first ever European tour they've done. And
Where
so
they from?
From America.
All right.
I think the main guy's from New Jersey, and then some others like from Texas and stuff like that. But they're really like small and new. They started in 2020 during the pandemic because the main guy, his backstory is when he was younger, his brother got shot and murdered in the ends. And
Wow.
then he was going to go down a super bad route. And then he was like, oh, he liked singing. So he started singing. And one of his mates in that area was a guitarist. So they like started their own shit together. And then they moved across the country to Jersey. I don't know where they were from before, but then they moved to Jersey and found a bunch of like a few other people to make their band. And then during the pandemic, when George Floyd got murdered by the policeman, they were like, we want to take our stuff to the world and like show that type of music to everyone. And then they started posting on Spotify and stuff. Now they're pretty big on Spotify. They get like 900k monthly listeners. Like it's pretty big,
Wow.
even though
That's a
they're
lot.
really small.
Hmm.
So yeah, their music's dope. They came to London for the first time. It was pretty funny because I got there super early. We were in the queue. And there was like no one there, so we didn't even know if we were in the right place because the venue was tiny, right? No one's heard of these guys before.
Where was it? What venue was
Hoxton,
it?
just north
okay.
of Shoreditch, Hoxton
Nice.
Hall. It's like pretty small. It's like a theatre venue, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went there, queued up super early, and a guy came up behind us to join the queue. So I started chatting to him for a little bit. It turns out he's like an indie producer and stuff. He does producing for London artists and shit. And then he showed me his DMs on Instagram, and he was literally talking to the band while we were in the queue. This was like 20 minutes before doors open, and they were messaging him saying, "Can you get us a keyboard because we can't find one?"
Oh no! Oh
I
no!
was
That's tour
cracking
life,
up.
bro.
That shit was jokes. But now they found it in the end. Did like a 2-hour set. It was unreal scenes. they had like a supporting artist who introed, and then they did their whole stuff. And then afterwards, the main guy came out and was like meeting and greeting everyone, shaking hands, talking to
Oh, that's
everyone.
dope.
So that was unreal.
Jay, that was your moment, by the way. You fumbled it. That was your moment.
just get him
Run
on
to
the
the
pod,
Yamaha
bruv.
shop, bro. No,
Nah, I'm saying get him on the pod, bro.
Get the freaking
What's wrong with you?
keyboard, bro.
One job. One
You
job.
don't let me finish. And then we could have get them on the pod, bro. That was your
Tit
foot
for
through the
tat.
door moment. That was
Yeah.
literally set up.
How will I know what keyboard to buy? They probably play on like a $4,000 keyboard.
Who cares, bro?
Why
Put-
not?
you got the
Company
piece.
Put
card.
an atypical
Company
card.
card. Yeah, company card,
Put the
bro.
atypical card, bro.
Who's funding
Yeah,
that?
you bought your annual leave, so buy that, innit?
Yeah, true. True. Reimburse
Why
yourself,
didn't
bro.
you get him on the pod? If you met him, come on, one job.
Yeah.
You should have asked the guy to meet them backstage, bro. I'll be honest. If that guy was the indie producer, like going to go meet with them backstage post.
Nah, he
show?
was just in the queue normally as well.
Right.
He didn't meet anyone. Yeah, I think maybe you could have met them backstage if you had VIP pass. The VIP tickets were like £100 though. My ticket was like £25. I ain't spending that much for VIP.
enough.
But no, it was sick. You got to meet them anyway and chat to them. It was amazing.
That's vibes.
That's
Who is
cool.
supporting? Do we know him? Are they?
Nah,
they
you
in?
wouldn't know him. He was also a super small guy. I was like, I forget what his name. I took a picture of it, but he was from Texas. Just like
Oh,
also
okay.
chill, jazzy type hip hop music. Did a bit of rap. His set was only like 20 minutes long.
Okay.
And then the woman, Emerald Soul, she's like the woman who does the backup singing in the band, but she's also a solo artist as well. She did like a 30-40 minute set, and her music's sick. Her voice is so like melodic, and it's really nice to listen to. And then they all joined up the main band for like the last 40-50 minutes set.
That's vibes.
Fair enough. Good
Cool, cool,
experience.
Did you go out after?
Nah, it ended at like midnight, so
Ah,
trains were already bugging out. We had to waiting at Paddington
you
for
get
like an
home?
hour.
I was gonna
fuck.
say.
Yeah, got home on the train, but it was super late. But it's cool because it's unlike, because you guys have been to the weekend, right? So comparing it to that,
Yeah, Hamzah.
Yeah. Masam
Yeah.
went. You really enjoyed it.
Hamzah's been going to the weekday, bro.
Hasn't, but you guys have been before, and obviously because he's a massive artist, right? The capacity is like fills up the whole O2, right?
Yeah.
So it must be very different because I was basically right at the front, like watching them a meter away from me. It must be a very different vibe to be sitting way far back, almost having to watch on a screen at some points.
It is for sure. I've actually been blessed to be in a position where I've done like small, intimate concerts. Like I watched this lady called Lolo Zwei, and I was also in a similar situation where it's like a small, compact, environment. And then obviously the weekend's just huge. But the last time we did the weekend, when me and Masam went, it was seated. So we sat like how we did for that charity match. It was all like fucking miles away. But this
Yeah.
time when I went, it was literally I was standing, and also I was semi towards the front of the thing, towards the front of the crowd. So when he came to the middle of the stage, you could still see him, but obviously it's not the same as him just being right in front of you.
Masam, what was your experience in that same concert?
I was waiting for him to finish, bro. To be like, yeah, innit?
But yeah, in Lola's Wise as well. Like it was a club that they turned into like a mini concert situation, and she was literally right there, and she's fucking sick, bro.
Has she
Like,
gone
was
touring again?
insane.
In the UK.
I don't know, but I would love to go if she does. But she's getting bigger now, though. I'm pretty sure she's got like 1 million followers now. She was like
Yeah,
200K when we heard about it back
Yeah,
in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's sick, man. It's such a good experience though. Those intimate vibes are really cool because you really connect with the artist, and it's small, and yeah, it's vibes. Glad you had fun, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody would prefer to be in the early gigs for their popular
Yeah.
artists than the mainstream ones.
Yeah.
Realistically, like it'd be so awesome to watch the weekend one when he was like
when he was
first starting
tiny.
out, right?
Yeah.
It would be good to see him when he's bigger too, but
It's like we should have seen Holland when he was at thing,
Yeah, Salzburg.
Salzburg.
Yeah,
Salzburg,
1000%,
yeah.
bro.
When we went.
Still got his top though.
You're not wrong, Harshu, but like John Cena in it.
Yeah.
John Cena.
I see it. I hear it.
Yeah, Masam, what did you do with your weekend ticket?
I'll give a quick
Oh, no,
recap for those who didn't watch last time. Since give them a 60
Yeah,
second recap.
so real quick, I was gonna go with Harshu to the weekend concert at the O2, And then last minute decision, week before, Hamzah convinced me blame Hamzah to scrap it. To scrap it. So the following week was also WWE event, Money in the Bank, huge pay-per-view event. Never had a big pay-per-view like that in London for like 25 plus years. Greatest night of my life. No regrets.
No.
So I had to sell the 100 quid ticket for Harshu and
So
abandon
basically,
him.
what he's saying that he snaked a motive that he
Yeah, essentially.
pre-agreed to
100%.
a year before.
Yeah.
Did
But then,
you manage to sell the
John
ticket?
Cena. Yeah. he
Oh
did.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
light work,
calm.
And I got the money back as well, bro.
Oh,
I'm winning.
light work. Did you make a profit on the ticket?
No,
No,
don't be
Mine.
silly.
At least you sold it. But yeah, we saw John Cena in it, so I see here.
That would have been outrageous. Bro, that would have been outrageous if I was like, give me some extra money.
Give
on
me
top.
some profit. Split
I was-
profits.
I was half thinking I'd take some off you, bro.
Honestly, you should take a 10%. Should take a 10%.
Shut up, Flippo. No.
You deserve it. Bro.
Why?
You snaked him.
You convinced him.
Aye.
Apparently,
No matter. He's his own man. He makes his own
Hamza
decisions.
convinced me before he convinced himself, bro.
It's
By
true.
the end
You're a
of it,
sheep.
He was like,
You're a
oh, I
sheep.
don't know if
I
wanna
actually did
go."
convince Masam before I convinced myself. I'm not
Yeah.
even lying.
Change
But yeah,
guy,
that's
bro.
that's mine and Masam's best experience of our life, seeing John
Yeah.
Cena surprise entrance
Yeah.
in WWE. But yeah, what about you,
What
Harshu?
vibe?
What's your best experience?
best experience, like of all time.
No, the
Maybe
last 3
concert.
days.
Is that the
Go.
question?
Concert or arena, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Best concert experience, probably the weekend, bro. The one
Really
just-
better than the
that just
Kendrick
went-
Lamar one.
Yeah, I 100%
Mm.
think so. Yeah, this one was insane. The vibes from the start were immaculate, but it was similar to the Sidemen Charity Match. It was so fucking hot on the day, and you know me. Obviously, I'm a dickhead who wears black all the time. So I was sweating balls, bro, sweating bullets. But really good vibes. Amazing show. He had we've already gone through this on the WWE talk, but he had Kate Schneider supporting, which is insane, and then
Oh,
Mike
that's
Dean was on
wild.
yeah, Kate Schneider was there, which
Yeah,
is
that's pretty
insane. And then Mike Dean was on the. Mike Dean also had like a mini set, so he had like all the.
Geez, Penrith, yeah.
Like, horrendous decisions.
He had all the versions of the Weeknd songs that he played. It's like a cult favorite versions of the Weeknd songs that people don't get to listen in like the normal on like Spotify and all that kind of shit. So it was sick. It was vibes. And then the one thing I didn't like about it was the fact that we've already talked about this too. It started off it was peak summer, so it started off with like complete daylight and the stadium's open top, and then
It was Wembley.
it was
Was it?
London Stadium. It
Oh,
was,
London
West
Stadium.
Ham.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
3 comes off
Oh,
2.
that's dope.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
dope.
Fuck you. we'll
don't
talk
worry
about that in a second. as
Oh,
well.
okay, sure.
But yeah, no, impeccable vibes, unreal night, and
What's
See,
it
it's
like
funny-
going? Oh, go on.
No, I was gonna say. Oh, well, I was gonna say because I went to watch in Wembley AEW, which is another wrestling company, which is billed as the biggest wrestling event of all time. It was technically in terms of tickets sold, but not in terms of actual attendance. There was about 70,000-80,000 that ended up turning up, but that was dope because it was in Wembley and it started off in the day, I think like 4 or 5 p.m. and then by the time it ended, it was night, and so we saw the sunset, the fireworks, everything. And like some massive names were there in terms of the wrestling like industry. My brother came with me. We went with Shaji and Sachin. And my brother's like an old school fan in it. So he saw a lot of legends that turned up as well, who used to be in the WWE way back when he was growing up. So that was like a proper bucket list for him to see these dons that should have been retired 20 years ago, but somehow are still going. And for any of you who are out there, people like Sting and things like that who are legends. So, but that was sick with the sunset coming down. It was like first time I've experienced that. So I back
Bro.
it's beautiful.
yeah. I was
Bro,
just about to sorry, just to
Go
add on, because I remember what I was talking about when Hamzah brought that up. The issue was that his songs, the Weeknd songs, are so like mellow and depressing, most of them. So it was just like that wasn't the vibe for it. The daylight
Clear
wasn't the vibe for
skies.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue
Like,
sky.
Everyone's happy and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to cry, man. Where's this shit? But then as they all gave us like one of these wristbands. I don't know if you guys can see on the
Yeah.
screen, but they gave us all one of these, or like 2 if you wanted to take some. And then as it got darker, they all automatically sync to like the set that he was playing. So when the lights on like his actual fireworks and all that kind of shit was changing, these would be changing as well. and they'd be lighting up in certain patterns and shit. So from
that's
like
cool.
That
above,
sounds
That's
expensive.
pretty sick.
oh, he's filthy,
Yeah,
stinking rich, bro.
That's
He's
wild.
the number one artist for the last 10 months consecutive, bro.
Oh,
on
is it?
Spotify. Insane. Like
Mad.
he's making
That's
so
mad.
much bread. But
What's
yeah,
his
nah,
monthly
it's
listeners? 50 mil,
like
60
100
mil?
mil, no? He's the most.
150 something mil. or
He's number one,
something,
yeah.
Damn, that's wild.
Crazy.
He's got a new album or something.
No.
He dropped one last a year and a half ago, 2 years.
Oh wow. Okay,
yeah.
that's wild.
He's
man.
touring now because of fucking COVID, didn't it? So he's doing
Uh,
all the tours that he was meant to do during COVID as well
Right.
as this. 106 mil, Jay. Sorry, my bad.
Fair enough.
150.
Sure.
What I was going to ask is so what's it like going to, you said it was the West Ham Stadium. What's it like going to like a football stadium for a concert? Because it doesn't seem like it would be built for acoustics because the whole open top and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's actually what I was saying to Masam at
It
the
was,
Sidemen
yeah.
Charity Match. Literally,
Yeah.
it was they really redo the whole thing for depending on the event that's there. So the stage and everything, it runs through the middle of the pitch, how it normally would, and then all towards the right hand side of it, it was like built. His set was built. Where we were sitting, our seats in the Sidemen Charity Match, right in front of that, there was a bar, like a built up bar, not like an actual bar that's part of the stadium. And then there's a bar on the other side, and then yeah, like all the speakers around the stadium, I'm guessing like they might be wired more to like music acoustics during that time, and they might all be turned on rather than just the commentator's mic or whatever. I don't know how it works myself, but yeah, it works great. I don't know how, but it works great. But I did remember before we went inside this stadium, because it's so loud, like he's so like his voice is just so strong as a singer, because singers' voices are just generally stronger than rappers anyway. That paired with the fact that it's open top, you could hear him practicing outside of the stadium when
Oh,
he was singing.
really?
Yeah,
Ah.
like
That's
he was
really
singing
cool.
songs for tests and shit, and you can hear it well outside, like
Oh, that's
way
really cool.
outside, which is
While you were
insane.
queuing up and
Return.
stuff.
Yeah, while we were queuing up.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
pretty
pretty
sick.
Yeah,
Man,
it was
that really
really
sets
It's like
the
when you're
vibe.
walking into like a cricket or football stadium and the wicket
Yep.
goes and everyone's
hear
like
the
cheering. You're like,
wicket.
shit,
Yeah.
I'm late. Jay spent too long eating a sandwich. No, run in.
Yeah, blame me for all your problems.
Speaking of like the weekend and his 100 million, though, I don't know if you guys have been following the Taylor Swift stuff. I always wanted your opinion. There's a couple of this multifaceted question here, but arguably, I think at this point, I think Taylor Swift's probably the biggest singer in the world, least biggest pop star. So by factor of that, probably the biggest singer in the world. I don't know if you've seen her touring numbers and stuff, and like the Travis Kelce, the NFL thing. I want to obviously lead on to.
The Eras tour is
Obviously.
doing numbers,
Bro,
I-
people have been saying like
numbers.
I've heard a lot of people saying right that I've like Americans or whatever that might follow on
Swifties, yeah?
yeah Swifties that one of them was like after MJ Taylor the GOAT.
I saw that. No, it wasn't
I-
that. It was
there was a
Taylor's
lot of
bigger than-
that.
There's Taylor bigger than MJ now. or
Okay,
something.
I didn't see
Some
that.
instance
That's
like that.
wild. I saw after MJ Taylor the GOAT because apparently she's just like full like her sets, her
Performer.
tours, her performances are like next level, like proper, like bringing it the way MJ did. I didn't actually watch videos. of it
Swifty
myself,
fans
but-
are also deranged, so
Oh
They
yeah,
are
it's like,
But this is Joe Santagato.
no, actually, no. We love the Swifty fans, Jay. What the
Yeah,
flip
yeah,
are you
we
oh
doing?
love that,
yeah.
Bro, you didn't do
That's
your
a
job
big
with Black
demo.
Odyssey, and now you're
Yeah.
trying to shoot out the Swifties. The flip. No, but yeah, I think she's probably the biggest star. After MJ is a weird one. There's been so many big people post MJ. That's like 80s onwards. That's impossible to say. In
I
terms
don't know
of
who does. I
experience
don't know who
or
does
in
good
terms-
performances.
She's good, but I'm gonna be Kanye. Beyonce's better.
That was good.
Beyonce overrated.
Oh,
Beyonce,
facts,
no, performance
bro.
wise.
Oh,
Oh, she's
100%.
overrated. She's overrated. But
She does good
performance wise, it's like Taylor's Taylor, bro.
You trying to say because she's got no spice?
Yeah, she's from
Unseasoned.
Nashville, bro. She's seasoned. She's from the south.
No,
She's
no,
whiter
no,
than white
she's-
cocaine,
She's
bro.
whiter than white, bro. She's transitioned. She's no longer country
She's
at all, bro.
transitioned.
Yeah,
Like
she's
Ariana
not
turned white
country.
from white to black.
Yeah, true. Yeah. No, listen, right? I was going to say something mad there. I'm not going to say anything. But anyway, the other thing that's interesting about Taylor Swift is the Travis Kelce stuff. Do you guys know about this at all?
NFL
Yeah,
player,
the
right?
NFL player.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they were caught.
Nah,
well,
what
not
happened?
caught together, but they were in a. She was in his like box or something for the game.
Or
So,
they were
yeah,
in an
so-
entanglement.
So
What's
yeah, they were
R.I.P.
tangled.
Will Smith.
So
interesting
basically-
about it though, Masam?
So Travis Kelce is arguably the greatest player ever in his position. Okay,
What's his position?
Doggy.
tight end.
Oh,
Tight end. Heel.
What
Whoa.
the flip, Jay? Bro? You
Taylor's
need to just
tight
shut up,
end.
bro. Someone needs to jinx Jay. He needs
What
to
did you
shush
say?
The rest pod.
What did you say?
I'm not gonna repeat it.
Jay, what did you
Um,
say?
nah, don't worry about it. Move on.
Nah,
anyway,
come on,
tight
man.
end.
Come on.
Anyway, tight end. This is a passing. Okay, this is gonna be quick.
Content.
You man are dilly dallying on this conversation.
All right,
Make
sure,
your
sure.
point.
Hurry up, man.
Anyway, point is Travis Kelce, best player in his position all time, right? But what's hilarious is the Taylor Swift factor is unreal. They're basically dating now, and she went to his most recent box.
Yeah, she did.
Right.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Sorry,
he's on
last one.
he's on like literally the biggest, the most successful team. He's on the Kansas City Chiefs, on the best Super Bowl team, right? But because it's Taylor Swift, during the game, every single moment, the production crew switched to Taylor Swift in the box.
my
God.
No
Oh.
exaggeration.
Why not?
No exaggeration. So every single moment they could, bang, bang, bang. And this is what's hilarious to me, because if it was like, imagine at a Real Madrid game or a Man United game at a Champions League final, and they constantly keep showing like the one pop star because he's dating like Ronaldo
know.
or Rashford. Can you believe that? That's like
Wait,
how-
hold on. Did you say Ronaldo? And you said Rashford.
I'm trying to, their best player in it for Man United, realistically, the
I'm
biggest
s-
star name.
I'm
Yeah, they've fallen.
Well, who's
Didn't he
bigger than
crush his
Rashford or
clan?
Man United, innit? And I'm just saying Man United are probably the
Yeah,
second
true.
biggest team if you want to go for
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Sure. But anyway, my point is the Taylor Swifties, the Swifties also made Travis Kelce's jersey like they bought a lot of his jerseys. So
My
his-
man just got
so
paid.
That's what I want to say. So let me tell you
Not
his
that he's not
numbers.
already on like 50 million.
Oh
a year
yeah,
already.
yeah. Actually, it's kind of fun. He's like super underpaid. That's ironic.
Oh wow.
Thing. But yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, the game itself was like the most watched game of the whole year so far, right?
Wow.
And what's
Taylor
funny,
effect.
the tail effect. And what's funny is that game wasn't even a prime time game. It was basically the equivalent of like a 3 o'clock kickoff when you got like 6-7 games going on at the same time, but it was still the most watched, right? So their
Jeez.
next game is Sunday night prime time, the main 9 o'clock showing,
Oof.
and it's on NBC. And I've seen more promotion that Taylor Swift's going to be at the game than the
Than the
Super Bowl champions with Patrick Mahomes, who's like the Michael Jordan, by the way. They have literally Michael Jordan of the sport in their game, but Taylor's at the game. They're
Oh
promoting
my
it, Taylor's at the game,
days.
Taylor's at the game,
Why
Taylor's
not,
at the
bro?
game.
I'm telling you, that
Swifties.
management team for that team is gassed.
Oh,
They're like, well done. They're like,
1000%.
pat on the back. Well done. Well done.
1000%,
Well done.
1000%. So his jersey spiked, right? 400%.
Yikes.
400%.
Fuck,
The
bro.
residuals.
Yeah, I know. And what's hilarious about that, right, is it was so cringe. Oh my God, was it cringe? Because Travis scores a touchdown when they're already winning 35-0. So like imagine so Travis finally scores, right? So imagine if Ronaldo scores the 6th goal to make it 5-0 to 6-0, yeah, and his girlfriend Taylor Swift, she goes wild.
Oh my days.
Wild, like overly
Disrespectful.
abundant, too much, way like so cringe in like the 80th minute as well. That is literally what happened. And what's the funniest thing is she's sitting right next to his mom, right?
Oh, no.
And his mom doesn't even react that much because it's like, yeah, standard. Because like I said, he is arguably the best player in his position of all time.
She done a ball, innit? She done
She
a
don't know
ball.
ball.
She done a ball. She done a
She
ball.
don't know ball.
She
Now,
done a
if you
ball.
see, and the last thing is, yeah, if you see all the fan cams of
Yeah.
Travis Kelce now from the Swiftie fans, they are so cringe because there's one side by side shot, yeah, of Taylor in the box and she smiles, and then the shot of Travis looking up and smiling, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, they're
Oh
looking
my
at each other
days.
across
That's
the
hurting
stadium."
me. That's hurting me.
When
Stop.
in reality, he's looking at the video replay to see if he caught the ball or not. It is just
Such
so
a
overly
vibe.
abundant.
Shout out Tay-Tay,
cringe,
innit?
bro. Oh yeah, shout out
Swift
Swifties though,
fans.
bro.
Shout out
No,
Swifties.
bro, they're
Bro.
different. Have you lot
Come on,
seen
But yeah,
the-
that's clout though. That is clout.
That's
have you
clout.
have you lot seen the whole Swifty propaganda with the Ballon d'Or rankings for the kids,
Yeah,
the
of course, bro.
children
Of
Ballon
course.
d'Or, well, not children,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
young
Golden
man.
Ball.
Yeah, Golden Ball.
Yeah,
have you
yeah.
two heard of it? Hamzah, Harshu?
No.
So Golden Ball, well, Ballon d'Or basically for men's is like the best player of that year. They win a trophy called Ballon d'Or, and then there's a young player version of that as well. I think it's called the Copper Trophy or something. And it goes to the Golden Boy, goes to whoever is the best young player, right? So Jude Bellingham this year moved to Real Madrid from Dortmund, and there's another defender in Barcelona called Balde, who everyone's been talking about, who's like pretty good. Somehow on the social media, Barcelona fans got Swiftie fans on their side to spike all the votes for Balde to win the trophy.
Oh my god!
All right, and then it went from like 51% Bellingham winning to like a 90% Balde winning within like 2 days.
What?
Yeah,
Power of
it's
social media.
jokes.
Did he?
Power of
Did he
social
actually
media.
win it then?
It hasn't happened yet. The trophy hasn't happened.
I
Right,
think the
right.
funniest thing about that though is the fan vote doesn't do anything. It's just to
Oh.
boost the numbers.
Yeah.
Oh right, it doesn't actually count
yeah.
towards the winner.
No.
Oh
no,
right,
no.
right, right.
I think
Oh,
it
that's
counts.
okay
It counts.
then.
Doesn't it count like 10% or something?
I thought it doesn't count at all,
Oh,
but
I don't know.
Sure,
Maybe.
fair enough. Oh,
But
yeah,
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 Oof.
Swifties are.
They're the
mad.
biggest fan base, bro.
It's
They're
wild.
That's what I'm
different,
saying. I
really.
think that's why I think with these numbers, because I've never seen football affected, American football and normal football, right, in their retrospective sports by like a celebrity, an individual.
But she's
being
super
at the
hot right
game.
now, though.
She is
She's
super
been
hot right
hot
now.
Goes-
for the last decade.
Goes in
bro.
waves, though, innit?
True, it does go in waves, but like I've
She's
never seen this
super hot
impact,
fire
bro.
right now.
400%, and he's already in the top anyway. Because like I said, he's the
Yeah.
best player in his position. It's
That's
nuts.
nuts.
Fair, isn't it?
She's different. She's different gravy.
Fairs. But yeah. All right. What else? What are you guys
So the-
fancying?
Should we finish off the concert stuff with two? They've got two videos here. I wanted
Yeah.
to show you guys stuff because I think like it's unreal things that have been happening recently. First thing is, I'm sure you guys have seen, and it's hot on social media right now, so loads of people listening would have seen as well. But this new arena has been built in Las Vegas called the Las Vegas Sphere. We'll show it now. It's meant to be revolutionary because it's almost like a 4K screen, but 360 degrees around you in like a dome, and concerts are playing, and they got like all their visuals around them. You can see right now, so it's almost like you're transported into a different world, right? This to me would be
Bruv.
the best experience.
You know what the stunning thing about this is, yeah? So there's a couple of things I want to talk about. First of all, it's really interesting that you2 are the guys to do it, because you2 were the guys who also famously who put their song on, what is it, the iPhone 1 or something, right?
Apple,
Yeah.
Apple, yeah.
Apple.
it's
Yeah,
all took
yeah,
out
everyone
there.
got it.
Everyone-
And boosted their sales by a ridiculous amount. So they're
Smart.
always mad forward thinking when it comes to technology, right? The other thing that's interesting is funny, very relevant to what we've just been talking about. In this situation, you do not want to sit next to the artist. You absolutely do not. These are nosebleed seats,
Yeah.
100%. Otherwise,
It's pretty
you won't
small
experience
anyway.
this. Yeah, and the other thing is, I can't lie, this is amazing, but to me, it's not actually an immersive experience. It completely takes me out of the performance, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I see what you mean. You
Because I'm
focus
no
more on
longer
everything else than the
focused
actual guys.
way
yeah.
more on looking around, literally 360, than necessarily looking at the artists themselves.
I think it would depend how the artists do it, though, what imagery they put up and stuff. If it goes hand in hand with what they're singing at the point they're singing it, rather than like this is just like background visuals, right? At this point in time,
This is just a Windows screensaver, bruv. That's
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
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 If it goes
This is
with
not a
what
good-
they're singing, I feel like it
Thi-
would be quite immersive.
Find some other examples, because I've seen this one's a pretty plain one. That's just
This is
night
a
and
plain
day.
one.
I think this is the only one
But I
they've done
think-
right this way.
I think this
No,
is
Nah,
correct,
there've
though.
been quite a few different visuals.
This is how it should be though, because I agree with you, Masam. It shouldn't take away from the performance. Now
Yeah.
it just looks like they're performing out in the open somewhere. Like that's sick. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, this isn't the one I want to show. That's just a demo one. There's a really cool trippy like kaleidoscope variation.
I saw
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
I
I
know
saw
which
that.
one.
Yes,
talking about.
that's the one that I was really referring to, where it
Right.
starts off like a small kaleidoscope view, and then it just expands to eventually.
Oh,
encompass
Hamza,
the whole
choose that. Choose
stadium.
that one with all the numbers. That's a trippy one that I've seen.
with all the numbers.
Yeah,
The
the
numbers
numbers.
Mason.
That one.
That one, yeah.
Sure.
This
Yeah,
is
this
kind of what I
was-
mean. Like
Oh,
this is first of all epilepsy warning. Number
Yeah.
one.
Crazy.
Epilepsy warning to people listening. But like, let's be honest. Are you
Oh
even
my
really
God.
caring if the weekend is flipping bellowing at the
No.
hills at this point?
But
I,
at
I,
some
I
point-
wouldn't.
yeah.
He wouldn't. That's just stupid. This is
Yeah.
just stupid. But oh my days.
That makes me feel
Bro,
sick,
that's
Bro, it's
nuts,
coming down.
though.
I've not seen
That-
the coming down
that's
one.
Nuts.
This is Star
That's
Wars, bro. I'm
insane.
getting squished.
Oh, that's kind of freaky. Yeah, subscribe to the Atypical Podcast on YouTube. Check it out.
This is the future, you know.
Yeah, so this is absolutely the future, but this is also like this takes VR experience. This is a VR tour essentially, a VR like concert experience to the max.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know. It's amazing, but I'm like
Imagine watching a movie
retrospect-
in here though.
Oh, incredible!
Yeah, that'd be vibes,
That'd be
isn't
flipping incredible.
it?
That'd
All
be
right,
incredible.
so out of the two new concert experiences that I've seen, which one would you rather go watch? This one where it's in this massive sphere and there's all this stuff happening around you, or the ABBA concert where it's like all holograms?
Holographic, yeah. I would say it really depends on who the artist is, if I'm being honest. If it's U2 and I know like 2 of their songs and I know the one bandmate is Bono, don't know, I can't name you anybody else in their crew.
Right.
I want this one, bro, because I need something to distract me if I don't like one of their tunes. But
Let's say
if
it's someone you like, and they're doing both types.
to be honest with you, if it's someone I like, then I'm fine with the way it is. Honestly, I know I dipped out on the weekend to watch John Cena, but like the experience is already good enough. It's literally tried and tested, bruv. But this, don't get me wrong, this is really cool. This is really awesome, but I would only want this experience for selective concerts. Really selective. Look at this.
But it's also like the first time they've basically kind of done it. So
Yeah.
this is just to showcase it. They're not really adapting
Absolutely.
it to the performance.
Yeah,
yet.
absolutely. This is more of a tech demo. This is 100%
Yeah,
tech demo.
yeah,
But if you look at all the
easy.
cameras, none of them are actually pointing towards the stage, really. They're all picturing
No,
the
that's
pictures behind.
normal. That's bound to happen.
Pictures
though.
behind.
Yeah,
The pictures
that's bound to-
behind.
No, but that's bound to happen if that's the experience.
Oh,
that
yeah,
you've
yeah,
been
sure,
given,
sure,
innit?
sure.
Like,
That's
you're
what I'm
gonna
saying,
see
though,
that.
innit? In general. I don't think you'd ever be able to. Because how
so
many times are you going to experience concert experiences in this environment, number one? And so naturally, you'd be more inclined to see the shit behind it.
Oh,
I don't know. It's
100%.
cool. It's
Yeah.
really awesome, but
I'd pick this, Jay. I'd pick this over a hologram because I want to see the person there as well. Like I don't want it just to be floating pieces of.
Can we pull up a
imagery
video of
my
ABBA to
artist.
see what the difference is?
Yeah, sure.
that's a
Call me
good point,
Jamie.
Harshu. That is a good
You
point,
get
to
me?
be fair
It's
as well,
just-
yeah.
What's
Call me
the point then?
Call me Jamie and I'll pull it up.
Hi,
Jamie.
May.
One of the
Hi,
really
Hi me. Hi me. Whoa. Sure. I'll just look at this trailer, I guess.
This reminds me of
Tron
like
shit.
this is like the Hatsune Miku stuff, right?
Did you
Like
say
if
Tron?
if you might know about that. That looks so weird and scary. It would freak me out if I'm being honest.
Because they're also
So-
making them look young, right?
But
Yeah, it's
how?
so unnatural.
What's the singing? Is it singing live or is it singing all pre-recorded?
That's a great point. Look it up.
Because if
Look up Hi
if it's
Me.
hologram, so they're literally at yard,
Yeah, yeah.
and if it's pre-recorded,
That's actually my next point.
big man.
That's
what's
actually
the
my
point?
next point.
What's
That's
the
actually
point?
No,
What's the
you're
point?
actually right.
If they can actually actually chat because they're behind stage, right? But they have got holograms at calm. I kind of get it. Once that it's kind of cool to see it, but also ABBA don't do stuff nowadays, right? Unless I know they're going on a tour now, but they were like
This is
they
the
weren't
tour.
doing anything for a while, right?
It is a voyage tour, though. It is. They're like, I think they are together. I don't. They must be.
Yeah.
They must be at the locations. Otherwise, no one would buy these tickets. That's just
thing is,
watching a
yeah,
film, then.
Literally.
Yeah.
The Tokyo Sphere Dome and this one, I kind of agree. Like, I'd much rather just watch somebody's recorded, like someone just record this and put on YouTube, bro. I'd rather watch that performance than necessarily being there. Kind of gives the same vibes.
Yeah, people saying they
especially the
weren't there
Tokyo
at
Dome.
all, so I don't know.
I don't.
I mean,
get
it's
it.
cool because you get to see it. Like, it's nostalgia. It's basically nostalgia because you get to see
Yeah,
it from
yeah,
the past.
yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
But big man, like if you're watching ABBA, which come back to tour after the first time in like 400 years, you kind of want to see them there, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, like don't be lazy in it. Just fucking
Yeah, 100%.
perform, bro.
Perform, bro.
Perform,
Yeah.
bro.
Play
Don't
the
care if
keyboard,
you're
bro.
82. Perform, bro.
Yeah, innit?
Fuck
But yeah.
that.
Strum
You're
some
shit
notes
at
on the
82.
guitar,
Sit down
bro.
and perform.
Well,
bro.
speaking of other goats,
You know
got-
what?
Bro, you
this
might
is
seen
an incredible
this.
video. This is an incredible video.
That's so
Yeah, I
nuts.
saw it.
And look at that. He just flies. You
man's
know
like
what?
Rey
Shout-
Mysterio, fam.
Honestly, it is 619, bro. Man's going to say boyka boyka in a second. You know, the thing is about Psy is my man was too early. My man was too early. He hit the K-pop revolution literally 6-7 years too early.
Imagine that song imagine Gangnam Style came out
See-
now with TikTok and everything, bro.
He's,
Holy
I swear he's still like the
shit.
king in Korea.
He
though.
is. He is.
Yeah.
He's still doing numbers.
Look at him.
Yeah.
But he's not
This
doing
is-
numbers worldwide at this point, is he?
No,
I don't
but
know,
BTS
but
is
I don't know if he
still
wants to
Blackpink.
do worldwide though.
But he's still doing. He still sells out stadiums. He's huge. He's still
Yeah, I'm
huge.
sure
I saw
so.
this
But
recently.
like, you don't think he could have been a bigger thing? Like, imagine if Gangnam Style came out now.
No, I agree. I'm just saying he's still selling out stadiums.
Are you looking at his
Yeah, I'm
size
looking at his.
tickets?
I'm looking at his concert.
Alright, when we're
archives.
booking some. When we're booking some, bro. I want to
Now
go
upcoming, he's going MetLife Stadium.
Korea.
Bro.
Oh, look, see, he's going MetLife.
He's going
He's
MetLife.
huge.
He's in Paris. He's in. He's in
Bangkok.
Bangkok. He's in Seoul.
Bro, is he not come to
When's
UK?
he in London,
What
bro?
the flip?
Philippines.
There,
But
London.
London. He was in
Capital
Summertime
FM.
Ball 2013.
He's in Summertime
That's when it
Ball,
came
bro.
out.
Yeah,
2013. I remember that. But since then,
So did
yeah,
I,
he,
yeah.
he didn't. Oh,
Bro,
he
did you see
basically
what
didn't
name
do
was under
anything.
that, bro? Talk about
No.
Fall from Grace, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh god.
She's on the
CeeLo
up again
Green.
slowly.
CeeLo
Yeah.
Green.
Wow. So he kind of did it a little bit, and then he just didn't do anything
He
from
did disappear.
2018 to
I knew
2020.
that,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a little kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just tax. But he's been active since then. But he's just been doing it in his area, really. But I
He's
guess
actually
now
on
he's
Metaverse.
finally coming back out now. Oh, fair enough.
Bro, he's big, man. He's huge.
Yeah.
Bro, he's coming back out because he sees how big Blackpink and BTS are, and he's like, "Oh shit."
Why not, bro? Why
They're
not?
huge, man. They're different gravy
Yeah.
as well.
He's
Yeah,
loaded
bro.
anyway, though.
Oh yeah, he's
Guys made so
he's
much bank.
generational. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right. Masam's fully right though. If he came out now with that music in this time, this social media age with TikTok and shit, bruv.
Let me ask you a question though. Do you think Gangnam Style would hit the numbers now though?
Oh, bro,
It's
blow
viral.
through the
It's a viral
roof.
movement. Yeah.
Because-
blow through the roof.
Because my take on that, yeah, is Gangnam Style was more of a like, it was almost like perfect timing. Because during that time, parody YouTube videos were also massive, like
Yeah,
parody
meme
versions
time.
of songs. Yeah, and my thing is that song. It's like what's the apple pen nonsense?
Mhm.
talking
Pineapple,
about-
apple pen.
Yeah, like it was a meme song really. Gangnam Style is more of a meme song than per se like a real like.
I get what you
any of the
mean.
BTS songs like
It would-
Dynamite or something.
It would absolutely
no.
bang on TikTok though,
bang
because
good.
people
Yeah.
copy that dance.
It's viral. It's
I think.
viral.
Ooh, yeah.
People
you know,
copy
It do
that
it do
that's
like
true.
it's probably genuinely 10 times more than it probably did.
Really.
Honestly, TikTok,
see
bro.
it.
Don't underestimate TikTok.
I see where
You know
Masam's
what?
coming from in the sense that it was that time. It was
Yeah,
like
it was
when
that-
I'm
Harlem
gonna
Shake
pop
and all
some
that.
tags
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all of this
Literally
shit
Harlem
was
Shake, yeah.
I
it's
get
that
you.
time. But at the same time, yeah, any viral moment has the power to
I
like,
think
it's the
it-
dance, bro. It's the
It would
dance
be.
that
I think.
paired with
I think it would be
Dance, yeah.
equitable. I think it would be equitable.
Yeah,
I think this I think this stands the test of time better than things like the Harlem Shake. Do you know what I mean? Like this, because this is more actual, like
Well, this is
yeah.
still a
a song,
song.
than
Wait,
then
this is a
like
song.
no,
Harlem
no,
Shake
but
was
no,
20
I mean,
seconds, bro.
I just mean like all that type of stuff that you're on about
Sure.
was a bit more
for the moment.
like back when memes used to just be a picture, bro. With like you one does not simply walk in the water,
knew
bro.
you were gonna do a Boromir thing, bro. You nerd.
Oh,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
times, bro.
Good times.
Um,
But
What's your favorite
there you
meme?
go.
what's your favorite?
What's your favorite golden time meme? Like when, like,
Oh.
why you know when Trollface and all that shit was coming out. What
Oh
was
wow.
your meme?
Wow, that's a good one, bro. Do you remember that really racist one? Do
Probably.
you remember the really racist one? The
You can't be
Asian
more
one.
specific, bro.
The Asian one, bro. The
The
Asian
Asian one.
one.
How does it go?
It's got like the guy playing.
Oh,
Jay knows.
Yeah,
there was a
yeah.
there was a racist Asian meme, which was just literally meme because he's an Asian looking guy.
I don't remember this.
In it, Jay.
yeah.
Jay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Back in
If
the
you
day,
know-
bro, racism was rife. It was everywhere.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's
Bring
still
it back.
right, bro.
Bring it back.
Hey, yo.
Hey. And then send them to jail. I finished the sentence.
Yeah, thank you, bro. You got it.
I don't know, man. Favorite meme.
Bro, don't lie. It's one does not simply, bro. Don't even pretend.
That's up
That was
there.
the
though.
first thing that came to mind.
That's up
Yeah,
there.
it's-
No, that's
it
only because
is.
I've watched about
5 times
many
last 2
hours.
weeks.
Yeah, I've watched. Yeah. I've watched. You know,
That's
you
how it
run
is
the
then.
maths. You run the maths. About 6.5 plus.
You
about,
didn't fall asleep though, unlike others.
Bro, about
No.
20 hours comes in last month. But
20 hours of cinema in 3 consecutive weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's long.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, shout out Lord of the Rings though. 25th anniversary. Watch
I don't
that.
think you need to shout.
Do you guys want to talk about it?
It's clear of us.
There's nothing to talk about really. I just watched about 20 hours of cinema back to back.
Masam didn't even turn up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
I
fraud.
couldn't. I
He
couldn't.
could.
And
He
then-
just said no.
No, on the last day I couldn't, bro. I
No,
was
he,
already
he
out.
just said no. He's
I was
a fraud.
already
He's a
out.
fraud. He's a
The
fraud.
funniest thing is every week someone in the chat said, "We got a spare ticket or there's a spare seat. Masam, do you want to come?" And you're like,
No, chill out. That's disrespectful. That was not.
No,
the
that's
case.
Jay. That's completely
That's
accurate.
100%
No, that
accurate.
wasn't
That
the
is
case.
completely
That
accurate.
wasn't the case.
That's
That is
completely
so
accurate.
cat.
All right, moving on though.
Yeah,
So, what's
I'm coming out as some
You know what?
flaky Don, bro, from the Lord
You
of the
are,
Rings.
bro.
weekend.
You are,
bro. You
are,
skanked
bro.
the weekend.
Yeah, imagine that. Even Hamzah knows, the guy who
Yeah.
bashed you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
so I had a
Awful
dream, right?
mentions.
I'm
Brother, you just
I'm
want
okay
to tell
out
us
here,
your
bro.
weird dream, bro.
I had a
Listen,
dream.
You
Yeah.
just want to tell us your
We
weird
said-
wet dream, bro. What the flip? Go on.
There's not much to it, yeah. But I had a dream about Harshu getting married.
You had a wet dream to that.
Oh my
Are
day.
you chatting
Hey,
shit?
yo.
No, it was a moist dream, not a wet one. Yeah, I had a dream about Harshu getting married, and the event one. I don't know which event it was, but it was at my house, but I didn't turn up. I didn't turn
Yo.
up. I didn't turn up.
Yo, you
I was
didn't turn
just in my room, but I didn't turn up.
You
Bro, I
had a
can
dream
literally-
where
And
you-
there was
you
bare other
didn't
people
turn
from our
up.
school who was there and stuff as well. Like it was a whole
My
thing, bro.
school? You mean
it was
our
like
school?
yeah, our school. Yeah, it was like a full thing. But I don't know who you got married to. Just putting that out there. I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
She'll-
I don't know
she'll
who you
re-
got married
she'll-
to.
she'll remain unnamed.
But yeah, you got
Could be
married.
he,
didn't
bro.
it?
Why
Yeah.
is it she?
So
Because I know
Might
my
be in a civil
girlfriend.
partnership. Might be in a civil partnership. He didn't
Shut
specify.
up.
It wouldn't be in
Yeah.
his house if it was, bruv.
Why did you didn't turn up?
I was
Bro,
I
I
was just
can
in my
already-
room. I didn't turn
Bro,
up.
I can already like break that down. Why the hell you had that dream?
Why go
One,
Shaji.
Shaji. 2, Harshu's not coming. And 3, you famously always say if you're gonna have a wedding, you're not gonna invite anybody. You're just not gonna have a wedding.
But none of those things were on my mind the night before
Nah,
I had
it
that
was
dream, bro.
subconscious.
Subconscious. You're
Subconscious.
Yeah,
thinking
bro.
about me subconsciously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to be
that's
fair.
what I was
Think about what you
Bruh.
useless prick. Yeah, but but yeah, there you go, Harshu. I'm dreaming that you get married, bro.
Cheers,
I'm
man.
gonna
So am I.
reiterate.
One
I'm
day.
gonna reiterate what you said
wait
to
for
me when I said about the NFL thing. What was the purpose of that?
It's vibes, isn't it?
Say less.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Oh, because I want you to show your abilities as a dream interpreter.
Masam does have the weirdest
Did I hit
dreams of them
your?
all.
Oh yeah, I have the weirdest ones, bro.
Masam,
Mine's
what's the
mine
weirdest
up
dream
there
you
too.
had? Pull it out.
Yo, put out the tight end.
Yeah, there you
What's
go.
the weirdest
That
dream
was
you
the
had?
joke. That was the joke that was made earlier. Well done. You finally caught on. Except he specified a position. All right, let's move on. All right, we've been
Alright.
talking too much nonsense. Jay,
Alright,
we're not going to talk about my dreams. Let's get back on topic.
This is fine.
I want to get personal on the pod. I'll get you.
My
You
dreams
barely
are
gets
weird.
personal with us, bruv.
I don't like you, bro.
Oh god.
Especially the guy with sunglasses inside.
Who's wearing sunglasses?
Don't worry. Don't need to know.
Oh, okay. All right. You've been alone.
I just want I want all three of you to linger on who that might be.
Abraham.
No.
Anyways. All right. What are we picking next to talk about, lads? Should we take a break from this whole show business type of shit and do something else? Or do you want to carry on with that? What are we thinking?
Yeah.
Let's take a
Do you
audience
want to talk
ones.
about depressing
Let's
stuff?
take a break from it. Can we talk about how stupid the iPhone 15 is and how it's made out of
blowing up.
titanium, but how it's made by titanium? But I've seen Don's like literally smack in half, crack in half. You seen that?
So bad. Literally not even trying as well. It's
Yeah, not
just
even
this.
trying. Hamza's completely clueless. So Hamza,
No, I've heard about it overheating and like expanding
Okay.
and like, but I don't hear about the
bro.
bending.
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
the big promotional marketing aspect of the new iPhone 15, and I say big promotional marketing aspect because that's literally how they advertise it, right? They show like titanium coming from a different star all the way to planet Earth, and they're like made with titanium. So it's their literal key thing, and there's
Yeah.
been a bunch of people mocking it because they've literally just like,
Yeah,
and it
it's
just
fun.
cracks.
It is
So
only the
bad.
Pro though. The normal one's standard stainless steel.
They're all shit anyway after
Yeah,
What's
that.
your
well,
point?
that's
They're still
right.
made of titanium, though, no?
Bring back
Nah,
jobs, man.
Sta-
Bring back
stainless-
jobs.
Only the Pro
Yeah.
ones are titanium.
Do a hologram.
Right.
Bring back jobs.
Bring back jobs. Yeah, it's
Hologram?
actually funny, bro, because the overheating stuff as well.
That's
So
what I
obviously
said.
there was all the beef with the EU, right? Because they said they wanted to keep Lightning port, and EU was like, "No, we want everyone to have USB-C, so you can just use one cable for everything." And iPhone, Apple being Apple, they were like, "F that, we want to make it so you can only use our cable, all that shit." EU was like,
yeah.
"Piss
Scums.
off, you American cunt."
Bro, Apple are not consumer friendly. Apple are
Never
not
have been.
consumer
Well, since
friendly
Jobs
at
died,
all.
never have been.
No,
They're
yeah.
not a consumer
Tim
friendly.
Cook, bro.
Nah.
Tim
They
Cook.
They're
they
really
disguise it as they are because they say all our products link together. Get AirPods, get your
Yeah.
Mac, get your. But they're not at all, bro. They're so smart
Yeah.
in terms of their marketing, but yeah, this is.
They
fucking
just know that everyone's just gonna buy it, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a
it's
bunch of
household
waste
name.
man,
It's
they know
true.
like harsh.
It's true.
Now they got
Mine was fine. I don't have no problems with mine, bro.
like, now they got USB-C. Everyone's been saying, which goes with the overheating stuff. Everyone's been saying if you plug a Android USB-C cable into the iPhone, it makes it like 40 to 60 degrees, bro.
Yeah, and Apple said only use our USB-C, and I would not be surprised if they've done something to that USB-C cable to make it as such. I would not be surprised at all.
Yeah.
That is Apple
Yeah.
to a T.
1000%. They've always been doing that, right? The chargers
Scums.
always break early and stuff like
Yeah.
this.
When
nonsense
new
like that.
updates come out, when
That's
new
why I gave
updates
up
come
with
out,
them.
previous ones just fuck up.
Yeah.
Slow down, yeah.
Shout out the Koreans, bro.
Shout out the,
Yeah, shout out the other Americans. Yeah,
Honestly, I split out the Google Pixel trash. Wish I never bought it. I wish I never bought it. It's actually ass on so many
That's
levels.
hilarious.
I wish I never bought it.
I feel like you bought a defective one because I've
I've got a new one. I got a replacement one. It's
you
just
finished.
ass, bro. It's an
I get
ass
none of the
phone.
problems that you get.
The fingerprint is ass.
Oh yeah, the fingerprint sucks, but
Fingerprint is
that's
ass.
because of the one that
Ah,
they
yeah,
use.
yeah.
That's facts.
Don't care. It's 2023. It's just a fingerprint. It's not hard. It's not hard.
You know-
Facial recognition, ass. Oh, there's not enough light. Sun's in front of my head.
It's
Sort
a
it out.
pixel. The camera's meant to be nuts, bro.
Exactly. Facial recognition is not good. I'm telling you
Oh,
right now.
Well,
no.
you've got the magic.
I used to have a
bracelet.
OnePlus 6, and I used to put that shit upside down in my basement, Stevie Wonder thing, and he used to see me, bruv.
Stevie Wonder team.
That's a
Hey,
mad
Pixel?
mad
analogy you
allegation.
just used.
That was
Well,
a
he's not
mad
blind.
allegation
He's not
there.
blind, so
That was a mad allegation.
Stevie Wonder's not blind.
Wow.
Stevie Wonder's not blind.
Yeah, OnePlus defo tracking your data though, selling it to the government.
I don't care. Do it, bruv. Do you think
Okay,
Google's not doing it?
Google's probably doing the same.
Bro, they're
Exactly.
all
Google's
doing it.
They're
definitely
all doing it, bro.
probably.
Cambridge
Alright,
Analytica.
have you
Shout
lot
out
seen-
Zuck, innit?
Have you lot seen the iPhone index? This is the
No,
funniest
what's
shit
that?
going.
I don't know
so
what that means.
if any of you, anyone listening could ever studied economics or something, you'll know that there's something called the Big Mac Index, which
Oh
is,
yeah. Shout out Big Mac Index.
which is it's an index basically used to check how good certain currencies are around the world because they,
Purchasing power parity and that, innit? Shout out.
exactly it
Come on.
compares the price of purchasing a Big Mac in every different currency across the world, so you can see if the base is in dollars and it's like, I don't know, let's say $1 for argument's sake, and then it's like 5 million rupees in India, then you know you're getting shafted, right? Because the Indian rupee sucks.
Yeah.
So now people have made an iPhone 15 index, which shows how much of a yearly salary you need to spend to afford the iPhone 15. So it starts, the lowest country is Luxembourg, which is 1.5% of your yearly salary you'd need.
I mean,
but
that's
that's
where
because-
they're based there, bro, for
Exactly.
tax purposes.
Yeah, literally, I was gonna say.
All right,
it's
so-
also got the highest
So I'll
GDP.
name some different countries, and then you lot
Captain.
guess what the percent is. All right, so Luxembourg was 1% of your yearly salary, 1.5%.
Wait, give us the highest as well, so we have a scale.
Okay, the highest is Myanmar, which
Shout out,
is
Yeah.
90% of your yearly salary.
Raw.
How much is
the
iPhone 15 cost? Yeah, yeah.
That's a good question.
iPhone 15
like
costs
a
about
K
a
now.
grand.
90%.
Oh, yo, shout out to the people, man. I hope it gets better.
Bro,
for you,
shout
man.
out to my brothers out there.
Isn't that Aung San Suu Kyi? Isn't she one of them, man?
It is.
She
Yeah.
got locked up, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Military coup and that. Hope it gets better for you, man.
Deservedly,
Shout out.
bro. Go on, Jay.
Alright.
Deserving military coup. All right.
I don't think you say deservedly for the military coup.
Let's go with-
prison.
Oh, fair. All right, let's go with. I'll go. You know what? I may even make it easy. I'll go up the list. You lot just say what do you think the percent is? So Luxembourg is 1.5%. What do you think Japan is?
7.5.
Ooh, we're similar.
Harshu?
I'm gonna say 12.
Whoever's doing that crackling, stop the crackling.
Oh shit.
Japan.
Sorry,
is,
Harshu's ADHD is playing up.
You got still.
Japan is 2.8%. So you were all
Okay.
high on that
Oh,
one.
2.8%.
2.8. Let's go to economic stability itself, Greece.
400%. 400%.
I'm gonna guess 57.
Nah, I guess like 17.
25.
40.
25.
You're
Oh, actually,
still-
it's 1K, bro.
You man are
1K.
still jumping
I'm gonna
high.
say 10. I'm gonna say 10%.
That's close. Greece is 8.3%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I said
8.3%.
40.
We're
Hey,
making
don't
these
laugh,
countries
bruv.
sound
What
poor.
the
We're making these
flip?
countries sound poor.
Don't laugh.
Let's go to Brazil. What do you think Brazil is?
Brazil. Jinx.
If Greece is
Brazil is a-
8,
Is Brazil a third world country?
nah,
It's
it'd be
middle
second
income,
world.
in it?
I said
Okay.
13. It's such a big.
It's still a brick. Is
I'm-
brick still
I'm
a
gonna
thing?
say-
Brick
Yeah, it's
country.
bricks to the thing. Yeah, they just added a new one to it actually.
I'm gonna say 22%.
19.
Aren't you?
20.
Okay, you're getting closer. It's 27%.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
I will jump up a bit. India.
Oh, that's
Rupee's
300%,
arse, bro.
Rupee is us.
If Brazil is 27, then India gotta be 63%.
I'm gonna say- I'm gonna say. I was gonna say. Yeah.
There's a lot
I'm
of
gonna say
disparity in
57.
India, though. There's some really, really rich people.
That's what I'm saying.
And some really
I'm gonna
poor.
say 57.
I'll say 40.
Oh, Harshu
Ooh,
wins
we're
that
different
one.
tens
It's
for the first time.
39%.
Wow.
Really?
100%. Yeah,
India doing better than I thought they were.
India's not
Good
What's
for
bad.
them, man.
Pakistan? What's Pakistan?
Don't
Now,
ask
all right. So
No,
yeah,
that's Pakistan.
now let's go to Pakistan.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna
It's,
guess
64.
45.
What'd you say?
I
What'd you
think it's
lot say?
39%. 45.
I said 60 something.
Actually, wait, Pakistan's the poorest country in the world according to the statistics, isn't it?
I didn't click that link.
It's
Is
the
it?
poorest country in the world. Yeah, I'm gonna guess 62, bro.
Well,
64.
it's not worse than Myanmar. So,
Yeah.
to be fair, Pakistan is second on this list,
There you go.
and it is. You lot were very close. Yeah, it's 66%.
Ooh.
66%.
60%. 2/3 of your entire year's salary just to buy an iPhone.
Get Imran Khan back in power, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wild. It mostly goes. All the European countries are pretty much first. Then you got a lot of South American countries and Asian countries, and
Yes.
then African countries are near the top of it.
What's top
costing
five?
less.
So Luxembourg, Japan.
Or top, as in the least amount.
Yeah.
Luxembourg, Switzerland, the US, Norway, Denmark.
That makes
okay,
sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Flipping Scandinavian dons.
Who's
bro.
bottom five? Who's bottom five?
Bottom five:
Myanmar,
Myanmar,
Pakistan.
Pakistan, Nigeria, Kenya, Bangladesh.
damn.
Pakistan do better, bruv. Sort it out, fam. Flips.
Nigeria's
We
a
can't be
growing
rude. We can't be grouped in with them, man.
Wait, Nigeria's a growing economy. Nigeria might have a better economy than Pakistan, bro. No?
Well, no, because all the flipping leaders take the money.
Oh, that's true.
Unfortunately.
That's
Oh,
true.
no, that is true.
Yeah. Right.
Nigeria, one of them
African
countries
lion,
that
Jay.
has like 5G everywhere but no internet.
Jay, African country, African lion or something, right? No, what was it?
What?
The African
The
lions.
Horn of Africa. We
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
it.
Africa.
The African lions, bro. Isn't it like Jay? You know, Nigeria, Kenya. Remember flipping economics done?
Moose.
Yeah, don't move.
I ain't never heard moose. What?
Pogo.
Pogo.
I'll talk about post. Never
Oh,
mind.
that's what
Never
I'm
mind.
She's
Let's
trying to
move
be. Yeah. All
I
right.
don't
Lex and Zuck.
on. Yeah, exactly.
Go on, Harshu.
Lex and
Take it
Zuck.
away. Your boy, Lex Ridman.
I don't know what's going on.
Lex Ridman, take it away, bro.
Oh, Lex, this would have been good to bring up earlier on when we were talking about Metaverse and like being on concerts and all that kind of shit. But
iPhone.
basically, yeah, iPhone tech, yeah. But basically, essentially, there's they had a conversation on they had the podcast. Lex Friedman, for anyone that doesn't know, also has a podcast. Listen to us first though, and then listen to him. But he's pretty cool. He's like he's big into tech and he's big into like bringing like huge people on, having like really in-depth and interesting conversations with them. So he had Mark Zuckerberg, as you all know, the guy who made Facebook and all that, on for the third podcast, but the whole thing was done in the metaverse. So they had like the meta headsets on, and they had photorealistic avatars. So they were looking at each other across the table. They were so many miles away, but it looked like he was just talking to him right in front of him. So my question to you is that cool, or would a Zoom call do?
I think this is the whole thing about this meta stuff. Is like it's just bare long putting on a headset and online. It's just too much effort. Do you know what I mean? It's cool though. I would like to try it though because I watched a bit of it. Right? Holy crap! The visuals are insane. It is very, very lifelike. It's very, very lifelike. So it was.
It does
dope.
look like it had like rendering of the guys' faces into like this 3D model version of themselves, and then it was all real time as well. Yeah, and then into their
and the lips were moving as well,
and everything.
With the words.
And the eyes, everything was happening as they spoke, which is
it was really cool. I would love to experience that, but I mean, just give me a normal call, and it's too much effort, man.
You know,
I think the only. Go ahead, Masam. Go ahead.
I was going to say a better question to ask here is how different when you communicate with somebody, how many social cues do you take from their body language? Let's just throw it out. I think that's a probably better question because it really depends on that situation. Are you a more personable individual? Do you take the cues from like them with their hands and their lower body? That's the thing. That's the key thing to me. I kind of agree with you. Zoom call is good enough. I feel like at least I know and we are and socially advanced enough, not to need the flipping shoulders and flipping everything involved. I think the face is good enough. Honestly, the mouth is good enough, bruv.
Yes, it is.
Major
I was through the first moves. But I don't know.
Pause.
I know they say like 80% of like communication is
Body language.
like body language, right?
Yeah.
Is that even true though? First of all,
Nah,
anyone
it
who
is,
says
bro.
that, I'm like, is that even true, brother? The funny thing about the Zuckerberg thing, right, is he didn't even look as his render was not good as Lex. He looked more like flipping airbrushed, way more than Lex as well. By
Yeah,
the
he is
way.
an alien though. It's hard.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
It's hard to render.
I
the
think it
Zoom call is
depends
good
what it depends what you're doing. Like imagine you're giving like a sales pitch to something, right? Being in the room and being able to show the whole body and have like the audience there is way better than a Zoom call or something. Obviously, high level sales pitches happen in person anyway. But if the move is to go fully digital, I think that would be really cool to be able to do stuff like that. What I think is the funniest bit is how Meta is trying to integrate like just dumb video game shit. Because
Yeah.
they did a tech demo at my workplace a little while ago.
Jeez.
Metaverse stuff.
Silicon Valley friends.
Bro, these man were they jumped in like this whole world. I think they were doing like a tech demo using some Vodafone stuff. And man them just started emoting. I'm like, what is going on?
Really?
You're in a corporate environment here trying to showcase something and man's emoting.
That's
Imagine-
jokes, but they didn't. They
Imagine
didn't thumbs up.
Zuckerberg just hits the
They didn't
greedy.
thumbs up.
It's crazy. Flip's sake.
I think
Oh,
it's two things in my head. Yeah, I think if it's it depends on the situation, as you guys said. So if it was like, all right, cool, my grandma, who's thousands of miles away, I think someone like that, obviously, it would be long for them to put the fucking headset and it might hurt her head and everything. I get that, but then also at the same time, it's like it's because it's so far away. The distance is the closest you're really gonna get to almost touching that person, almost touching your grandchild. You get me? But why for that?
It's
Why
so
did
bad.
you
That's
laugh,
so mad. I
No,
couldn't
I
help
couldn't
it.
continue.
I couldn't help
It's
it.
fine.
I was
couldn't
waiting for
continue.
you when he started to watch that jazz. He's gonna say something mad. He's just something mad.
Hey, carry on. Please. I got something to say. I got something to say. I'll forget it. Carry on.
But yeah, like it's just the closest you're gonna get. And then the second part is the fact that I agree with the Zoom calls being good enough. It's just like it's just with a normal everyday kind of thing. Like it's worked during COVID. It's worked on Teams, but at the same time, I get it in the sense that like this podcast, in my opinion, which I've said plenty of times before,
That's
be
exactly what I was gonna say.
in person.
So when we're recording in person, lads.
Yeah. Let's put them on the spot. Let's put everyone on the spot.
When we recording in person,
Yeah,
lads.
we're
That
recording in
being
person.
said,
What, you don't want to
we
record
don't
on the
need body
Metaverse?
language.
Harshu, when you slapping
hold
a
on,
Meta
pause.
headset on your grandma and sending her off.
Hold on. Wait. Before
Wow,
we
that's a
talk about
wild statement.
So you go back to her country.
that, only half of that is correct
God,
though.
that's this.
Real quick, I want to say this before I forget. The thing about the whole grandma thing is a really good one because I agree. You'd obviously want it to be more personable, more authentic. But the thing is, to me, my take on that is I actually think it's more authentic to just FaceTime and actually see her face than see a digital render variation of her. So to my thing is,
Yeah.
I can't think of any situation where I'd rather go for the stupid headset render situation than just FaceTime her. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
I actually can't think of any situation. Yeah,
100%. Because it's better, like an animation essentially.
it's
a
literally
render.
fake, bro.
So, yeah,
It's fake.
I agree. I just thought of that when you said that. Actually, it kind of clocked in my head. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
rather just I'd rather it was like you had a bunch of cameras and you motion capture them and it's 3D and then you put that into the headset. But obviously, that's a lot of effort and defeats the purpose. Definitely, no one's going to do that. But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd rather just Zoom.
Maybe when a text even better, but even then, yeah, you're all right. It's not you. It's not.
It's not them. Yeah.
It's not them. Yeah.
You
What
lot
they're
seen
trying to
the-
do, these big techs, man. They're trying to take us away from reality.
You lot
Of course
seen
they
the
are. It's the only avenue to go.
Metaverse collab with Ray-Ban? See what they've been doing?
Yeah. That
So
looks
now
cool.
they built Ray-Ban glasses where there's a camera inside it, and then it does like Meta AR, and you can ask it questions and stuff, and it has AI built in and all that stuff.
Google Glass fraud in it, basically, really.
But it's-
Ray-Ban.
V2.
I love that. I love that principle. If I'm being honest, I fully love that because it's such an easier sell than put on this headset, set up these cameras so it knows you're flipping trigonometry nonsense. And now you're in, right? Compared to just let me slap on some glasses and I can see it in
That's
the real
true.
world. Augmented reality has always been way more appealing to me than VR in 90% of the situations.
Mm. Yeah, because it's still there. It's still
It's
you.
still there,
it's just
yeah.
adding on features.
Yeah.
It's
Shout out
329
to your
quid.
project.
It's 329 quid for the glasses.
There's cool stuff about
when we
it.
get one.
There's cool stuff about it and there's dumb stuff about it. The cool stuff is how easy it is to use. Like, it's a very easy thing to market, right? You just have glasses, you press a button, it starts recording. It's almost like having a GoPro on your head at all times, right? Just whatever you're doing, you'll have a point of view of what it is. Bad stuff is exactly why Google Glass failed, is invasion of privacy. You have no idea who's recording you at what time, what happens with that video.
That's a very good point.
But
Just don't be recording at sus times, bro.
don't
Easy.
record at such times. You have no idea what's happening. It just looks like glasses, and then suddenly someone's just following you and stalking you and recording you. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I got a question about that privacy. Like, at what point are the generations, like several generations down the line, just gonna become part of everyday thing, right? Because at this point, they really pretty much steal all information, not willingly. Shout out TikTok. I know you're gonna send me like some privacy Google Lens for real the next time I load it up, right? and the thing is, the kids all use TikTok. All the kids send away their data. All the kids use all these apps that previously,
bro.
you know, we came up with the time where they're asking for permission, right?
Yeah.
I
Consent
don't
is
think,
consent.
of course, consent is always, yeah, especially for cookies, bro. And every time they send me like, do you accept these cookies? Like, I'm brother, like, bro, you
You don't have a choice.
You
So
don't
no,
have a
the website
choice.
stops working.
yeah. I'm like, what the flip is
Just
this
choose
nonsense?
essential cookies, bro. That's it.
Choose essential cookies, bro. But you think that they comply by those rules?
No, no chance.
No.
That sounds like a Silicon Valley don to me, bro.
Yeah.
But I think that children or the next generation, because they're so indoctrinated into this post era of stealing data information, there's going to be a point where, hey ho, part of everyday life. It's already part of everyday life to me. Me personally, I don't. Yeah, personally, me, I bad could not care most information they steal because
I don't give a
they
shit,
do it
man.
anyway. And I got nothing really to hide. You know, Harshu.
Are you sure, bro?
They take terabytes of info from you on a freaking
Oh yeah,
hourly
there's so many
basis,
data
bro.
points.
Yeah,
There's so many data points they constantly
search
take.
history goes
At
off.
this point, they can. Oh, but incognito makes a difference, lads. They're definitely not stealing information.
VPN. Yeah, now all of a sudden it's just not the UK taking it, it's Netherlands instead.
Oh, fact. On top of that, I guarantee you
Nonsense,
there'll
bro.
be a situation where VPNs will essentially collaborate with the actual data providers anyway and have a back channel there.
Perfect time.
Very
NordVPN, use
times.
code Atypical.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not a real
incognito is
thing.
definitely a scam. Like, the funniest shit about
Yeah.
incognito is every time you load it up, oh yeah, this like Sherlock Holmes looking Don appears. That's gonna make everything all right.
I want to see it right now.
What-
I don't have it.
But to go back to your point, Masam, I feel like it's actually way sooner than we think. Because if you
100%.
think about, like, what's that new thing that's come out? I think it's Malaysia Airport. They've announced now that you don't need a passport to go through the airport because they just know
I
who
heard
you are.
about this. Yeah.
So
That's
you can just walk
freaking
through the whole
crazy.
thing because they have so many ways of scanning you, biometric, all that type of shit, that they know where you are, where you're going to. You just don't need your passport to get on a plane.
Oh,
Bro,
twins
do
is
you
going to
know
be
how
fantastic.
nuts?
Hmm?
What?
Twins are going to be fantastic. Like, it's in twins, as in, like, how are you going to differentiate between twin?
Oh.
Cha.
They'll
I was
have their
like, what the
ways.
flip are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was like,
One twin's a murderer trying to run away. The other one Johnson dips.
you just created a great sci-fi movie. Hold on, let me copyright that.
Yeah,
bro.
couple of that real quick. Trademark
That's a
it.
good idea. But yeah, I agree with you, Jay. And that's so nutty to think about because the passport is literally fundamentally who you are. Passport, birth certificate. Those are the two most founding things you own which identify yourself as
Yeah, not
yourself.
us with the licenses in it.
yeah. Provisional. But it's literally passport, brother. It's
Yeah.
the passport. So if they can already know that information, ascertain that, that's what I'm saying. At this point, like, does it really matter if they know what I look at when I'm strolling down flipping Kidderminster Park, bruv? They already know.
What are you looking
They're
at
tracking my
Kiddie Park?
phone. The swings and roundabout, bro. What are you talking
Swings and
about?
roundabouts.
They literally have my phone. They know where I'm going.
Yeah.
It
Bro, they
doesn't
know your
really
address.
matter.
They got your council. They got your like.
They
They,
know
got all
everything,
your.
bro.
They got your tax.
They know what I
codes,
like.
Got
They
your
know what I
paychecks.
watch.
They got
Yeah.
everything, man.
What
They got
information do
everything.
they not own on me already? That's the thing. So I don't know. I that's me, and I'm talking about this generation. So like down the line, 100% is
Yeah.
inevitable.
Just
So
decentralized.
so that barrier of entry when it comes to the Google lenses and all that augmented reality is chipping down.
100%.
Yeah.
Sad, man.
All right.
It is sad, 100%. It's sad that we have to accept it, but
the
Just
way
is
of
the
life.
situation, innit? Because Hamza's right. If you don't accept the cookies, mate, even if they're essential or not, you can't go into YouTube.
Yeah,
Hamzah always
exactly.
accepts cookies.
Nah, not anymore.
Yeah, he's on a life changing
All right,
journey.
so should we end it with
Life-changing.
life change? I wasn't morbidly obese.
All right, now shout out. Give I'm giving you props, bro. I'm giving you recognition.
Don't give me too much props though.
Bro, there's so much more space around you in your face camera.
That's kind of true, you know. That is true. He's moved the camera around, bruv.
Yeah. All right. Well, do we end it with the Am I the Arsehole? About an hour and 22 in.
Yeah,
Apparently it's a really good one, Masam, so it's better live up to expectations.
This is a really good one, and if I fumble my words, I'm bad, okay? Because I was never.
I'm just
good.
off the bat. I'm gonna assume yes, they're the asshole.
Yeah, I'm going to say maybe.
Harshu?
I'm gonna say no for this fuck of it.
All right, let me actually read the title, and then you can get the actual yes or no. All right. Am I the arsehole for saying no to dressing as a Disney princess for a wedding?
Nah.
So you can see, I picked this specifically because it's very relevant right now. Let me pop off because I'm going to fumble with my words here. All right, so I, 24 female, am friends with Holly, 28 female, who's getting married next summer. Holly has always been a Disney girl, and I wasn't surprised when she told me and the other bridesmaids she wants to dress as Disney princesses. Holly is going to wear a huge glittery glammed up ball gown. We'll be taking dresses that are take a modern take on princess dresses, right? So there are 5 of us. She wants each of us to dress in different color. So she's chosen Ariel, pink. That's already wrong because
That's
Ariel's
blue.
red. Ariel's red.
Is Ariel
bro.
red?
Yeah, bro. Little Mermaid. She's red.
All right.
Ariel pink, Cinderella blue, Belle yellow, Rapunzel purple, and Tiana green. Hamzah, I know you don't know Tiana.
Yeah, the Princess and the Frog, no?
Okay, well done. 'cause
Shut
you didn't
up,
watch
man.
the movie.
No,
Yeah,
I
so-
haven't watched
Just say
half of those.
Belle Yellow. Think about
Yeah,
yellow.
that's Fitz. Belle
That's
was
right,
yellow.
that's right.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, she picked who would be who for each of us, right? And told me that she wants me as Tiana since I have black hair. The problem is I'm white. So
Oh, I see where this is going now. I see where this is going now. Oh, no. Just pick a different princess.
So, wait for it. So the entire bridal party is white. You can see why I'm not feeling this choice. I brought it up privately with Holly, and she tried to suggest alternatives for green. Merida from Brave.
Yeah,
Oh,
Brave,
yeah.
yeah.
The ginger.
Right, the Ginger and Anna from Frozen, but she shot them down. Merida's dress is actually blue, Ariel's pink, but whatever, and she has no princess, and she doesn't like Frozen. So she has no prince, and she doesn't like Frozen, right? I told Holly that I will not. I told Holly that I'll not be wearing that dress, and unless you change it, I will be stepping down, right? She called me a bitch, a terrible friend, and said nobody is going to care. I told her that I care and I'm not doing it. I've gotten some Facebook messages from some of her family and friends asking why I'm being so difficult and why I'm trying to ruin Holly's wedding. And even a couple of the bridesmaids have told me to just suck it up because I'm throwing Holly's plan out of whack.
Bro, does
Wait.
Holly like put on like... It's Holly
Just-
dressed up as the baby
hold
or
on.
some shit and put a
There's-
dummy in her mouth as well, bro. Because she
there's-
sounds like
there's
she got some
little-
serious childhood trauma, bro. Why does she want everyone to dress up as princesses, bro? She
How
sounds
old
a
is
bit
Holly?
weird.
28.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me finish it. I'm near the end. I'm standing my ground on this, but the pushback kind of has me worried if I'm making
weirdo.
something out of nothing. Am I the asshole? Okay, edit. Let me just double check. Nah, it doesn't matter.
Sounds like
It
career
doesn't matter.
suicide, bro. Yeah, good for you. Don't do it. Do you know what I
Really?
mean?
That's your take?
Bro, like why? Like her logic is correct. One video goes up. Oh god, this whole wedding is racist. You're done for, bro. One whiff of it on social
Really?
media, you're done for, bro.
So you think she's not being the asshole? She's
No,
24.
I don't think
She's
she's being the
24.
arsehole.
Holly's 28, by the way.
Holly's an idiot. Like, just pick a different flipping princess, bro. First of all, why are you doing princess for you? You're weird, bro. You're actually weird. It's so weird. She's taking it way. Like, if you want to do that, fine, but you're taking it way too far.
Yeah, pop
I'm
off.
so on the other end of your spectrum, bro. It's
Of course, you just
crazy. I'm
love
the, I'm
like.
the other two.
You just love.
Yeah, Moana, bruv. Yes, but hold on, I want these to go to call
Yeah,
first.
Just pick a different princess, man. It's not that
This is
deep.
her wedding, and she doesn't want it.
Well, you're asking someone to basically do blackface, bruv. It's a long day.
No,
It's
that's
a
not
long
even
day,
true.
bruv.
I'll get into why in a second, but go on, Jane. I want to hear your opinion. And by the way, I'm just going to point this out. The overwhelming consensus, I just named some of the Reddit posts. Overwhelming consensus is you're being the asshole. And this is specifically has 15k upvotes. Very popular upvote
Wow.
thing. I don't think anyone would be offended if you were to dress as Tiana or a modern take on Tiana, unless you wore blackface. I'm assuming she
Well,
doesn't want you to do that.
Obviously, no. I'm
So-
exaggerating when I say that. She's obviously not gonna do blackface.
Alright, so let's hear these two men pop off, bro.
I don't think it's that deep, to be honest, because you're just taking the character in its like barest form of them being a princess, and you're just dressing like that. It could be anyone. It doesn't matter. You're not taking the like whole culture and politics out of that film and trying to do that as well. You're just putting on a dress. That's
No,
my
I actually agree with that. By the way, I just don't think. I think she is also justified to just not want to take that risk. That's what I think. It's like there's no point just picking from one sort of thing.
She could definitely
she-
just pick
I
a
can see why
different
she wouldn't wanna
princess.
do it.
That is
Yeah.
also true.
It's Black History Month, bruv.
No, it's not. That's February, bruv.
Nah,
Wait,
it's now as well.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is.
February.
It is.
Where's
It's now
the
as well.
wedding? Where's
now
the
as
wedding's
well.
in February?
Ooh.
it's October.
Black History Month's twice.
It's I don't know. It says October. It doesn't say February.
I think it might be different countries or
yeah, it
something.
might be
like
different
that.
countries. Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought,
yeah,
yeah,
time
it's
zones
not
and that,
UK.
yeah.
I
Oh,
remember
UK is October, February in the States.
Okay, yeah.
Ah.
Okay,
got
that
you,
makes
yeah.
sense. Well, what's your
I don't-
answer?
I don't think it's deep, man. It's not your wedding.
Thank you, Hamzah. I told you you're an outlier.
It's
here.
not your wedding, but that doesn't
I
matter. They're
agree.
asking you to do something, so it's
No,
your
that's-
choice
that's-
whether you want to do it or not. Who cares if this is a
No,
wedding?
I hear that, but I'm saying it's weird that she even wants to do princesses for her wedding, but it's also not your
100%.
wedding. Like, it's also not your wedding. Like you get told like everyone has like a theme, like all that kind of shit in it, which is fine. You're not being racist. You're actually not being
Nah,
racist,
you're
but
not, you're not.
so just do what she wants in it for a day.
I wouldn't-
take the dress off afterwards.
I
and
wouldn't-
put something
I
else.
wouldn't say that though. I don't think you're an arsehole for saying no. I think it's your decision at the end of the day, as long as you have
I
a good
can't
enough
lie.
reason. And I think her
she's being the
reasons.
arsehole.
I think her reason. It makes sense why she wouldn't want to do that.
I think she's being the asshole because this is a lot of like make it about me situation. That's my take. Number one, definitely think she's making it about her. Number two, this is so stupid.
I would say
because-
no because she's offering to be other ones, so she's not making it about her.
Yeah, but she's adamant. She's still sticking by. Just step down at this point. She's still trying to deliberate this.
No, but she's saying that I don't want to do this because this is obviously a black character and I'm white.
just
But I'm
step down as a
happy.
bridesmaid.
No, but she said I'm happy to be any other princess. So she's doing the opposite of what you're saying.
No,
in
but
But
my
what I'm
didn't
opinion.
saying
didn't you read out in the post that she said I'll step down otherwise?
You
definitely
She
read
literally
that.
she made the offers to be a different princess or step down. She's just trying to make something work. But Holly's the one
true,
being like,
true,
"Nah,
true,
I want
yeah,
you to be a certain
true.
princess."
Well, that's true. That's true. I'm wrong. But fundamentally, my thing is, yeah, if she can't cosplay as someone who's not white, that is the
Cosplay, bro.
stupidest shit ever. Because that's essentially what's going on here. What's going on here? She's cosplaying as a Disney princess. Now, if you're saying I'm brown, I can't cosplay any white character, black character, and I'm not doing the respective face, white face, black face. What's wrong with that?
Nah,
you
I
tell
agree,
me
I
I can't
agree,
flipping
I agree.
cosplay as Goku, bruv. Goku ain't brown.
Yeah, no. I agree with you, but I also
I
see
just think
why
this
she's
is a
saying that.
ridiculous take. So my thing is, yeah,
The time
you're
we
right.
live in, innit? It's
The
not
Disney
worth the risk,
princess-
sort of thing.
what's the risk? I don't think there's anything
Yeah, there's
racist
literally
about
zero
it.
risk.
But are we
bro.
acting like
nothing
people haven't done
racist.
that before and not been rinsed for it?
Give me one example. Someone cosplaying another character.
Bro,
unless they
every
do
single
blackface.
children's birthday party, this happens.
Bro.
Every
Bro,
single one.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Facts.
You're not wrong.
Facts.
Then no
bro.
one's
All it
getting
takes is
rinsed.
one video with one bad context for you to get rinsed.
There is no context.
What are you
This is
gonna
what I'm saying.
do?
You
It's
have
not
to
like
be-
she's putting her fist up.
if
Brother, it's so simple. She can cosplay as long as you don't do the blackface. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's
not hard.
literally it.
Yeah, just
Now,
don't
if
go
you
all
wanna
Tropic
say-
Thunder on us. It's cool.
Don't go ODJ. Now,
That's
if you
funny.
wanna, if you think it's weird that she's doing Disney princess, objectively, yeah,
Yeah, that's separate
a di-
conversation.
That's a different conversation. She doesn't have a problem with that. She has not a problem with dressing up as Disney princess. She offered to do alternatives. It's the fundamental thing that she's dressing up as a black princess in Tiana, and I'm like, so what? You could, as long as you don't do blackface, what's the problem? Now, this is so much insistence on a very weak point here. That's what makes me think this is a lot of like, you are ruining the wedding. You're doing extra. You're doing extra. Now, Holly's response is hilarious, calling her a bitch in a terrible fen, because that is jokes.
But there's also so much missing context. You don't know how the other girl said it, innit? She might have said it like a dick. She might have said it nicely. We have no idea, innit? So we have no idea if that that response is
Call me a bitch
justified.
nicely. Call me a bitch nicely.
No. I'm talking about the other one, like the one who
Nice.
doesn't want to be the princess. If she went
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Oh, I don't want to do," then yeah, it's justified to call her a bitch. But if she said it
Yeah.
nicely and she tried to like be understanding, be like, "I don't want to do it because of this reason," and turning around and calling her a bitch is probably a bit. Says
Who
more
are
about
some,
Holly than
like-
her than I think.
Who are some like famous
But-
black actors?
The fact
black-
that
Who are some
black
famous
characters.
black actors?
No,
bro?
black characters. Black characters. Name some famous black characters.
You can mind the world of Disney.
It's Disney. They don't have a lot, brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They do not have a
That's
lot.
what I'm saying.
the brother from
Like,
Soul,
Moana's-
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx. Moana is Polynesian. She's not. I
Frozone.
guess if you consider Polynesian, Frozone's black, but okay, Frozone's banger. That's a good one, right? Hamzah, I say my wedding, yeah, is a flipping
I'm not coming to your
incredible
wedding.
Steamed.
Just because it's
Okay.
incredible themes.
Jay-
No other reason. No other reason.
Jay, listen, I know Jay loves Frozen and Incredibles. I'm the one who's anti-Incredibles here. But listen, my wedding is the Incredibles, yeah? Jay, you got to dress up as Frozen. Horshu, you dressing up as flipping. What's his name, kid? Speed? What's the kid's name?
Speed.
Yeah,
Speed.
Yeah,
What's his name,
Dash,
bro?
bro. His name's
You're dressing
Dash.
up as I show speed.
Yeah. All right,
name's
Jay, are you
Dash,
dressing up as
bro.
Frozen? Are you dressing up as Frozen?
Is my dress? Oh, 100%, bro. That's
There
sick.
you go, bro. Simple as that, bro. Why are you making it a bigger deal?
He
No,
doesn't
but
even
guys are
show his
easy,
face
innit?
half the time anyway.
Yeah, and I thought women were going to be more sensitive about the situation. This is supposed to be her day, right? So she
Yeah.
can take a liberation. Like, this isn't even objectively speaking is significant. I cannot. I need to know who this person is. I need to meet these kind of people in real life because I swear they don't exist. I've never met someone who's just like.
Right,
I
the
can't
thing is,
correspond with
right?
them.
The thing is, to Hamza's point of saying she could have said it nicely, blah 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 blah. From many posts that I've read on this subreddit, yeah, if you're posting on Reddit, you're basically a dickhead. Like the fact that this has hurt you so much that you then need validation from random strangers to try and prove that you're not the asshole. You
Yeah.
probably are making the problem out.
Well, I would disagree with that because if everyone around her is calling her an arsehole, which they are, then it would make sense that she would then look for some validation as to why. So but that doesn't mean everybody else is right. They could actually be a group of assholes. So I don't think that's
It's a
necessary.
very rare instance, though, that all your friends that you're surrounded by just have it out for you.
You could be friends with a bunch of dickheads.
We are. Can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
This is going to be my last closing statement, right?
Oh, peak.
Epic.
So they're not, as you said, they're just dressing up as princesses just by the color.
Yeah.
They're not putting on like, you know,
Oh yeah, that's why I'm wrong. Ariel, that's why Ariel's pink. Yeah, because Ariel
Right.
is pink. Yeah, not by the
Okay.
hair color.
Mm.
But
yeah, she ain't got a
she's
fucking
black
tail
hair.
in it.
They're not
she's
cosplaying,
got tail,
right?
yeah.
They're literally just putting on clothes with the
It's
colour.
That is
it's just a dress
cosplaying,
to match
bro.
the color.
No, but cosplaying, I mean, they actually try and look like the person, but they're not doing
Yeah,
that. They're
yeah.
just putting on the dress.
That's what they're doing,
from
right?
That's what I'm
I
saying. So that's not
understand,
cosplaying
yes.
like properly.
Yes.
Okay, by that logic, literally no one cares.
That's what
'Cause
I'm
it's a
saying.
colourful dress,
She's
one.
making a big deal out of nothing. This is all
One.
her ego.
Yeah, and two, Princess and the Frog is one of the least most interesting princesses.
100%,
no one's gonna remember Tiana wore green, so you're fine.
Bro, that's a controversial take because I think she's the only black princess up until the new one that's coming out.
Listen,
The brand new one?
I enjoyed the film, and she was a great princess, but no one remembers her.
That's true. She's not as relevant as the other
Compared
ones.
to Ariel, all these other ones, no one actually.
Yeah, she's not
remembers her.
iconic.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
What about the new
So
Ariel?
you're-
Iconic. What is it?
Length.
The new
New
Ariel.
Ariel.
She's Ariel's 14.
I'll double down.
I'm staying in. Oh, it's not gonna stay.
I'll
I'm
double
like,
down.
I wish it
and
did.
I'm pretty sure because I had a crush on Ariel when I was a kid. And when I grew up and I realized Ariel was 14, 15, I'm 99% sure Ariel is. Unlike Belle, unlike famously Belle, right? in
Oh
the
right,
jungle,
yeah, I remember that.
And Rapunzel, I'm pretty sure Ariel
The
is
actress
14.
ain't though in the live action.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
how-
saying, bruv. That's all.
Yeah,
Chloe
yeah.
Bailey's link, bruv.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
Hailey or whatever her name is.
Shout out DDG Harshu. Could you? If you know, you know.
Oh, shit, that is two jokes, bro.
But yeah,
Well, anyway, that was my "Am I the asshole?"
it's a good one.
Nah, that was
Yeah.
actually funny.
Good one.
That was hilarious, right?
That's some weird wedding, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm popping off. at
I
that
wouldn't
wedding,
turn
bro.
up.
Who you dressing
What would
up?
you dress as?
Which? Yeah, which Disney character? I can't say Moana.
Mufasa.
Gotta be Aladdin in it, bro.
I'm coming
You're
up with like
weird.
Someone
the
has to be
finger
Aladdin.
around my head.
Jay said the most racist,
What did he just say?
stereotypical, prototypical Asian answer, bro.
What do you say?
He said Aladdin.
I said someone has to be Aladdin.
I'm turning up as
Bro,
the
I'm
Indian
gonna be Prince
Spider-Man.
Jafar, bro.
The Indian Spider-Man.
Do you even know his name?
No. I don't know. Patel.
It's Dinga Dinga Band.
What is the Indian Spider-Man's name? Like Ranjit or some shit?
No,
think so.
boys. It's not. It's like Ma something.
Paviter
MA something.
Prabhakar.
That was it. Praviter.
Pravita. Praviter.
Yeah, it's Praviter.
Yeah,
It's
say
Peter
that.
Parker.
Say that name
It's-
more anglicized, please.
Praviter. Praviter.
No, it's Peter Parker, basically. It's
It's
Peter
not-
Parker,
it's not.
basically.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wrap it
That's
up, boys.
Yeah, when you go to the tight end.
Go, Masam,
Is that
wrap
what
it
it's
up.
called?
Oh, boys, I don't even know the name of our podcast. What's it called?
Oh my goodness.
At
It's been a year.
the A.
Nah, Jay should end it, bro.
Yeah, Jay,
Oh,
you,
yeah,
end it.
yeah,
You
Jay
haven't been here
end
for
it.
about 14
What the
episodes.
flip, man?
Masam deflecting as usual.
Deflecting.
Yeah. That's why I like
As
you,
usual.
bro.
As usual. How many did Masam intro in the 14? Probably one.
More than you did.
My name still came up more. All right.
Nah,
Thanks for
nah.
listening, guys. We'll catch you very soon. This is a long episode that has been in the making for a while. So we're glad that we're all back together. Check out the socials. We're still promoting a lot of the stuff that's come out recently. We have a lot more stuff in the pipeline. New clips coming out as well in the next coming weeks. So pay attention to that. What?
It's news to me, bro, and I make the clips.
Then you need to do your job more effectively.
Oh, no.
Thanks for listening. Catch you guys soon. This is the Atypical Podcast. Peace out.